Hello and welcome to 2096. This is June 25th. 2096 is a post-apocalyptic D12 role-playing game set in the not-so-distant future. Intelligence is rewarded, stupidity is definitely punished, and whatever you do, don't roll a 1. Go buy my merch, go check out YouTube videos. Yeah, that's it. And watch these because they're great. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, I'm not your arbiter today. I'm going to hand it right over to MC and he can take over because... yeah, I'm exhausted. So, anyways, MC, go ahead.
Yo, right, okay, so I'm your arbiter for today, and we are currently in Baseland. Oh, let me just bring everybody. Oh, thing. Yeah, let me just get on the right map because that's where everybody is. So yes, we're in Baseland, where everybody is attempting, and not very successfully, trying to cause problems for the GeneTech's corporation. They have unfortunately planted big targets on their backs, but in the process of doing so, they managed to obtain some information about some transports that were going about. So they are in the process of planning to hit one of the transports. They also have another two leads, one where there's been an earthquake underground and it has opened up a new area, possibly linking to the underground area near the base that Seradin has been working at. That being the third lead, Seradin's job. He's working for Gentech, and he's basically some skiv who's just doing some busy work, trying to do, trying to be a good employee, or tending to be a good employee anyway. And that's whereabouts you are. So as I said, you're in the process of planning. So we're going to work from the closest to me on roll 20 to the right. So we're going to start with Prism. Describe your character and what his plans are.
You know, that's a good question. Who is Prism? I can't say what it. Yeah, I gotta change this. Blah blah blah. What do I do? I don't know. I got a bounty over my head. But hold on, let me say this. All right, who is Prism? Yeah, he's a mercenary. He doesn't like Gentech. He wants to go after them and raise his bounty, which is already over a million credits, for a job that went south. Because rolling one and some bad rolls happened. Anyways, kind of now in hiding, kind of not. But yeah, there's been a wake of stuff. Some kind of diseases, genetic bombs. Yeah, it's a long story. Anyways, I'm a merc. My past doesn't matter, and I usually work alone. But I'm not doing that right now. We're with a group. And right now, with this said group, it looks like we're trying to take out a small arms convoy because we need to get things rolling. And we need some credits so that we can go steal mechs and make more credits and get in the facility while, somebody works there and gets information. And we find a way in and all this other stuff. Anyways, that's it. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm tired. Yeah. What else? What was there more question? Was there another question?
No, no, that's it. No,
Okay.
in
All
that
right.
case, we shall
That's
move
great.
on to the next person. The next person in the list, because the list has obviously now disappeared. So I'm now going to refresh so I can bring up the next person because, you know, why would it not? So the next person is Akuma. Who are you playing? Uzumaki.
I forgot I was Akuma. I am Fade.
Use
I am playing Usumagi Adachi Usumagi, the Ronin Samurai problem with a 5 million credit bounty. And I am currently helping uh, Prism and the rest to try and infiltrate and steal these mechs.
Okay, so the one thing you need to do is change your character name on roll 20 from Akuma because I don't know why it's Akuma. because that's not your name and that's not your character name. So
Well, I have another character named Akuma, and I
Yeah.
believe that was Prism that did that.
I don't care.
No.
You need to go in there and change your name. It's fine. You can do it. You're a big boy. Right. On from there, Cade. It's you.
Hello.
You got a picture of a nun for some bizarre reason, but okay, whatever you want.
I'm Marcus, playing Kate. And Kate is all around driver, is helping Prism, got a sniper, and I personally am also currently cooking lunch.
Yeah.
Okay. So no, I believe that Cyrodiil is Zool. The fuck? Why have you called yourself Zool? Your character name's not Zool.
I've always
Your
been.
real name is not Zool. You might have been, but you need to change your name into something more useful. God's sake. Come on. Seriously. Seriously.
I mean, you're the only person that seems to be having a problem with it.
Yeah, and I'm the GM, and I'm the one who fucking counts. So change your fucking name to your character name or your real name. You have a choice. Please change it.
Wait,
Even
wait.
Yusumagi's done it.
We don't have real names, do we?
You have a real name. You just decide not to share it. So yeah, Zool. I'll call you Zool from now on. I don't mind. Whatever. Would you like to describe your character and what they're doing?
Yeah, so I'm playing Cyrodiil, and he really dislikes Gen Tech, and he's deciding to take them out from the inside by working his way up from being an intern.
Okay, well that's exciting. That's a start, I suppose. So, Lucky.
Okay, so Lucky is quite skinny and scruffy looking. He's got ratty brown hair with streaks of grey in it. And he's just a homeless dude with some street connections that got brought in to this very crazy group that promptly this made such a mess up that the person who introduced him has skipped town or is no longer in contact with him at least. And now he's kind of stuck helping them and also hiding from the issues that have come up afterwards. He's also helping them plan for their latest adventure.
Okay. So, Bit Rat.
Hello, I'm
Hello.
David, and tonight I will be playing Axon Bitrat Vale. I don't know if you want me to do any description now, or I'll probably wait until you meet me.
Not yet, but you will eventually be brought in, and then you can describe your character.
I'll see you later on then.
And so, I'm going to move everyone to the correct. I'm going to try and move everyone to the correct screen because two. Now I have. Page. Oh no, it's all good. I've lost watch page. Yeah, there we are. Gonna move everybody to that page there. Right, everybody should see. Now this is the plan. This is where your plan is. Okay, so the convoy is the two vehicles. The two cars with the longer car, which is actually a truck, between them. Okay. Now the plan was, I believe, and you can correct me. Let me draw sort of here. Change the color slightly. That. draw a circle that represents. So this green circle here, I presume that's what you want, where you want to be when you cause the road to, or to block the road. Is that correct? Am I correct in that? Is that fine? Are you happy with that location, or do you want to start it further up, or?
What do we got? Do we have like? All right, so we have the route for these vehicles, right?
Yes, you
We
have.
already-
Our main limiting factor, I think, is going to be if the street is cleared, when it's cleared. Because aren't they going to have traffic in front of them? If so, we could only put down a mine after the traffic has cleared that area,
It's not. You can
or at least only arm it after.
we can detonate it when we need to. It's not like
Yeah, that works then. Then we got to find an optimal time to plant it in the middle of a busy road.
Well, there's also some. Go ahead.
I believe we should just approach it as any other construction company would, which would be they'd start walking out, setting the cones up. Ushimaki
I like
would
this idea,
probably-
and this is totally something Seridan would help pull off, because no one would question him if he just put on a safety vest and a couple of cones.
Yeah, Usumaki will start directing traffic into a one lane.
There's only one lane, so you won't. You can't direct them into one lane unless you start blocking the one lane and sort of doing almost like.
We
In the
we could
UK,
cause a
they-
detour.
So here when you have a lane going one way and a lane going another, we block off one and then we have to traffic control who goes which way.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
that's what
it's that classic thing where you have people on either end radioing, okay, this time this lane goes, then the next lane goes, and they hold the cars back from each side while they're busy installing the bombs and that.
yeah.
Just basic construction.
So yeah. So
We have a plan.
This is
hang on.
pretty funny. So I think now we have. Are we still sticking with the other idea that I brought up before of having a moving truck that we rent out, so we could have a moving company cover, and then we also got this other one that is a construction company.
I think if we're gonna do anything, we
So
should go straight.
Remember, we're going to rent a truck that's not got a tracker on it, where we move all of the product from this truck onto, and then once it's on that truck, we take it and we remove the individual tracking devices from the merchandise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that should be probably done while it's moving or in a place that it couldn't be
Yeah,
tracked.
while it's moving.
Full plan. So we got Prism on the far side with Tracy. Tracy's giving Prism cover. Prism will use his drones to plant the mines underneath the vehicles. Once that's done, at the same time, Cade and Uzumaki will take out the drones at the same time, shooting them both down. After that, take out the insurgents. Cade will be inside the truck, ready to start driving it towards the down truck to move all the supply into it. Uzumaki and Tracy will be in the back of the moving truck. Lucky will be there for loading because he can't really do anything right now. He'll be there for loading. While we're doing that, Prism will be on the bike to scout, make sure nothing's in the way. And in the moving, Tracy and Uzumaki will be taking the bugs and taking care of that.
There's a couple of other details that I'd like to throw in. Prism, how good's your hacking skills?
It's not there yet. Not where I need it.
Well, okay. Well, what about if we see about getting a program or something so we can get a blackout over their comms, or even potentially
I've already got that anti-track in the blackout program that I'm planning on using for this. I don't guys remember that, but you could use it multiple times, and that will be used. Yes.
Well, I'm saying as quickly as possible, we got to stop them from being able to call in backup. That
Well,
should be the first
exactly.
thing we do.
Yeah, we need a
They're
fucking.
going to call in for more drones to check out this place as soon as the first landmine detonates.
As soon as the here's what we have to do. We have to time it so that the mines go off, the drones go down, the program activates at the same time. I kind of wanna. I'm gonna pull up the hollow of that barrier drone. Why don't we use one of these? That thing's kind of cool, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? I put it in chat. This is like a construction type looking thing. I mean, that way, they can't drive away if something goes wrong, because we want to make sure they don't drive away, right?
I'm pretty sure if something happened, they would just try to bulldoze right through it. So.
No, yeah, I definitely agree. They'd probably want to go straight through. So I'm worried, what if the landmine doesn't work and they just keep driving?
You guys understand that? Do you guys know what a deployable barrier is? It's designed to stop vehicles and people from going through it.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
It's a heavy armored
so
deployable barrier.
We gotta pretend that we're like redoing
maybe,
the road or something then.
Or there's an accident. There could be an accident as they're coming up. There's an accident, stuff happens, and maybe where the guy's dispatched or something. I don't know. I'm just saying.
But don't we also have to be kind of like sudden with this? Because what happens if they see the road ahead is blocked and they end up detouring down the
that's another thing.
Nearest lane ahead? Or
is this the best area to do this too? Looking at the maps and stuff, or causing a diversion and sending them down to an overpass again? I know overpasses underground or something. If we can divert them because of an accident or a construction site, we might be able to, do things a little smoother than out in the open. I say out in the open is bad.
Agreed.
Okay. If you want to take it underground, you're going to struggle because it's in a tunnel and there's not the same kind of room as there is up above the ground. So
or just do it out
to
here.
an underground tunnel.
Okay. Well,
you can do that, or you can do it in an overpass. But again, an overpass, you're limited on room.
All right. Well, we will.
So
have
I need to
more
raise
vision.
another issue. Let's why don't we get in something here to draw what that bot would look like blocking the road? But if it is blocked, and that kind of makes the EMP then redundant, right? And then at the same time, how are we then going to drive the car out? If we have to take out the car behind and it's only a one-way road, how are we going to turn this giant convoy truck around on the one-way road?
Well,
get it out of there.
We weren't, right? We were going to disable everything and transfer the cargo here anyways.
Yep.
So, basically the deployable...
Well, I think we need to get it out of here as soon as possible.
So, now you want to heist the vehicle and drive it away?
My question is,
I mean, I'm thinking if we do that, as soon as after taking it...
Is there a gutter, or not a gutter, but a tunnel...
Like a manhole?
Yeah, manhole.
Or something?
Do we know the size of these cases? I mean, how big is the manhole? How big are these cases?
Well, I'm assuming these are like meter by meter crates in the back of it that we would not be able to pick up without specialized equipment.
A pair of humans, if they're, because remember they are meter by, well, I don't think they are meter. If they contain rifles, all that and that, they're not meter by meter.
Like
they're
weapons
most probably,
cases.
They're most probably sort of half meter wide, and then the length of the weapon, so maybe a meter and a half long. So, and they just contain stacked weapons. So, I mean, two people could carry it, or Usamagi by himself could most probably carry it. But not that. But you have to remember they are also awkward. So if Usamagi will have to lump it on his shoulder and carry it around, but a person, they'll have to carry it by hand. So the two of them.
I have a kind of funny question, and if it is pulled off correctly, it could be really cool. What is the back of the truck like? Is it just like open, like a box truck?
No, it's not a flatbed. No, it's shielded. It's shielded. Well, it's sealed. So it's like a truck.
So it's like an 18-wheeler?
No, not that big. Fucking hell, man.
Oh,
Seriously.
okay.
It's most probably
armored.
be
Armored
Like a
shipping
U-Haul
container.
truck, U-Haul truck
Yes.
size or military truck
yeah,
size.
yeah, military truck size. So yeah, it'll be that kind of size. It is significant, but not.
Well, that brings us to another thing too. We need to get in the vehicle by either hacking it or blowing the fuck out of this armor.
Okay.
There's
So
that
if that's
as
the
well.
case,
So
are we
have-
talking? We're talking armored truck like bank, like how they go to the bank and pick up the money and shit, right?
Well, a bigger than that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I
Bigger
thought.
than that, but
Where's
that kind of, because it contains weapons, so it's that kind of security. You know, bulletproof.
Yeah.
Whatever. You can't just shoot it with some bullets and expect them to turn, because they'll just drive straight through you. So.
You know,
Yeah.
which is why if we disable them and then here's what I mean, I have all these missiles and rockets nobody ever uses. I almost want to fucking use some law rockets on these bastards and see what happens. Sorry.
The only thing
Well, we
you
do
gotta be
only need
careful
the
about-
stuff that's
Damage
in the
all
back.
the guns.
The only thing about rockets
Well-
is they have blast,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna have to time it. There'll be other vehicles on the road.
Yeah. Well,
So
light,
you just got to be
Yeah.
careful. That's all.
light. Yeah, don't roll a one. Light anti-tank.
Oh.
Law rockets are light anti-tank rockets, and they penetrate armor and they explode inside. That might be a fun way to take out the front and the back if we want to destroy instead of disable. I say we disable though. I don't really.
Well,
want
I
to
think
go
we
back
only need to take out the people. That seems a little excessive. Unless we want to go for a rapid,
Yeah.
quickly disabling of the vehicles.
We need.
Right. Okay.
So you weren't here
Shit.
for the last second, but here's the thing: the
Shut them
vehicles,
off.
all of them, are tracked, and they're inside the engine block. We can't do anything about it. That's why we have the
Yeah.
spare vehicle. So we don't take the vehicle; we leave it.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
guarantee tracking for the vehicle is not going to be easy to remove. It's going to be fucking tough. So the one thing you also know, and you might not realise, in these situations when vehicles are taken out, generally they are told not to leave the fucking vehicle.
Mhm.
So you can't just take the crew of the vehicle, because, like I said, these vehicles are tough. So anything short of an anti-tank or landmine, it's not going to go through the armor. So they've got no real reason to get out.
You
So
gotta give them a
either
reason.
you
Yeah, they're
give
gonna-
them a
they're
reason
gonna
to get
hold up.
out,
Well,
or you accept that they're not getting out.
here's another thing I can think of. What level armor are we talking about? Do we know what these vehicles are armored for obvious reasons? Because I have something. I can
Most
go through.
probably, well, considering they're bulletproof.
Shit. So hold on.
Who's fucking phone?
Prism.
So yeah, though these, like I said, these are armored
Fuck.
vehicles.
I didn't know what was going through the. Shut the
Transport-
fuck up. I fucking don't want to
That's
talk
fair.
to you.
I got a really
What the
funny
fuck?
idea. Well, I got a lot of ideas.
Okay.
Okay.
How about
Though I do kind of actually like the idea that Prism brings up with hitting them with a
Fuck.
rocket, but I was thinking, yeah, we might not have much effort actually destroying them with the rockets, but what if we just tried to just like throw it real hard?
Well,
We accelerate the people inside to death.
what?
Sorry, what? Accelerate.
Okay, so
the
hear me
people
out.
inside to death.
If we can
Look.
cause a big, either one, a big enough explosion, or two, B, we literally just pick up the ship or the stuff and drop it.
well, remember the heavy lifter I was saying we should take, and that
Right.
way we could,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Okay. Big enough explosion, collateral. You're gonna fuck people up if you start using explosions that large. Okay,
Alright.
so you can do it,
Magro.
but just be
Oh, here
aware
it
there
is.
will be collateral
Okay.
damage. Now, if you
Also,
want to steal
I feel
a
like-
lifter,
And then the heavy loader, that's also
Hold on. We have a lot of
following
Lucky,
it around.
Lucky, what were you saying there?
MC, I have one question. Does the ion weapons do they disrupt electrical and like stuff like that?
well, yes,
No.
they're ion.
I was just asking because I have an ion rifle.
Yeah, that iron rifle is not going to be enough to take out a vehicle, an armored vehicle.
Yeah, they're gonna be hardened. Hey,
No, we don't need to take out the armored vehicles. We just need to take out the people driving them.
which
Again,
Auto drive, dumbass.
It could be auto drive.
If you-
Okay, so
Lucky, did you
Well-
say? So?
let's kind of just go over what the original plan was. So we have the trucks come, and we take out the systems with a blackout code. We take out the drones and make sure the vehicle can't move. We bring our truck that doesn't have a tracker on it, and we open the back of the truck very quickly and unload all of the merchandise. And once it's in our truck, and while we're loading it, we take out all the trackers from the merchandise. We get the hell out of there, and we take the merchandise to a safe house where we can actually use it. So
Yeah,
I
that
think
was the
the
original plan.
yeah, I think the more details we add, the more complicated it gets. And
Awesome.
the
Well,
whole
I
point
already-
of this was also to make money and to sell these weapons.
Exactly.
So a lot of like anti-tank stuff and that, how much damage is it gonna do to these weapons? Is there any weapons that might go off, and then we've got nothing? You know, maybe if there's like a few rockets or whatever that get triggered by the explosion, and
So I
even
think right now
throwing the car around. Yeah.
we're stuck at the point where we need to figure out how to either disable the people. Well, we have to disable the people driving the car, because it's pretty clear they're probably not going to give up. We're probably just going to have to kill them,
Did
and
you tell-
then
The thing
we either
is,
need to get the stuff out. But I really think we need to get this truck to somewhere else before we start transferring it, because people might just see us loading this
So-
convoy truck into another truck, and we want to
Not
try to
our
hide that.
truck. That's the good thing. It's not our truck.
It doesn't matter. They'd still see it being loaded into that truck, and that immediately makes that new truck hot. And we don't want that. We want to try to avoid that.
So here's what I'm hearing.
That's
First,
why I really think we
was
need
the-
to try
that
to
was
get
the
the
point- that was
convoy
the
truck
point
to a
of-
new place.
But that was the point of the multi-stops after we got all the equipment.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There was the
That's
there
not
was
in
the
one
idea
place.
to take the truck to another location and offload it there, in like a private warehouse, before we take it to a proper safe house
Well,
afterwards.
here's something we could do, right? A couple of things. First of all, did you answer me what kind of armor level this stuff is? Do we know? Maybe.
It will be most probably sort of what's the armor level for
Whatever
normal
my mag
armored
can't
vehicle?
get through. I don't know.
No, because your damage, you will do damage to it, but
Well,
It'll
my
just
mag rounds blow
minimize.
through up to level 6 armor, and I know vehicles usually aren't up to level 6 unless they're tanks. So, just saying, yeah, I could blow a hole through, and then we could put KO gas in there, and hopefully that knocks them the fuck out.
I thought we were okay with doing Gentech.
Oh, we are, but I'm just saying, if you want them out, I mean, we could put in another grenade in there or something. I don't give a fuck what you put in through the hole. I'm
Well,
just
I would
saying,
assume that they'd be in armor.
I could just blow through. Yeah, but KO gas works on armored individuals as well.
Sorry.
unless their suits are sealed, then
Yeah.
then that won't.
Well,
work,
that's why I'm
but-
thinking, can we throw in an EM? Doesn't that technically disable the armored suit and pop open the face mask if the suit's off?
No,
No.
no, because the whole point is you can just lift. If you're worried about breathing, you'll just lift off your mask. You'll lift off your helmet. So.
Well, that's
even
what I'm
if you
saying.
take
They'd
it
lift
out-
off the mask and then they'd breathe in the KO gas.
Yeah, but like I said, even if you knock out the suit, they're still going to have a gas mask on. So
Yep.
it's not going to make any difference to
Ooh.
someone who's.
You know what I think we should
They'll
use?
lose.
Here's
They'll
what
lose the systems, but
I think we should use the. Hold on. I think we should get our hands on some adhesive gel rounds, right? I'll blow a hole through the side. You pop one of the gel rounds in there. They're gonna explode and keep them fucking in stick. They're not gonna be able to do anything. You know, causes slow and stuck. I think. It's
I
a
have
good
some,
idea.
but I don't think I could pull off a shot like that.
Well,
I could.
you just pop it. I mean, I'm gonna blow a hole through the side. Somebody runs up. You throw that in. You know what I mean? They're disabled. They're not going anywhere. And then boom, and now you're not getting the fuck out or doing anything because you're
Wait. How do we plan on transporting the vehicle then if we can't access the controls? We'd have to like remotely control it.
We're not fucking with the truck. We're using our own truck to take the merchandise. We're leaving
I
that truck
understand
there.
that, but that's still no. But you guys, okay. I have to reiterate again. If we transport the resources from the convoy at location A, where we decide to shut down everything and cause the blackout, that's immediately where people are going to try to be convening to get us because they're going to realize that's the last spot the resources.
Okay, cool.
They're immediately going to flag any vehicle in the vicinity that would be leaving there, including any truck that we bring into that spot to then transfer the resources to.
I say we just
Zool,
use
have you
some.
seen Fast Furious?
I just say we use some smoke grenades and create a smoke screen then on all in every direction. That way it fucking masks visual. We already have a blackout program. If that works, we'll take down cameras and stuff in the area.
I can take out the drone.
And we take out the
Okay,
drones.
have you guys seen Fast Furious? There's a part in one of them
What?
where they bring the money into a garage and then a shit ton of trucks that are the same as the one they're using, cars that are same as what they're using, leave the garage at the same time.
Yes.
No, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but I agree that we need to throw in a smoke screen. I think that works.
I just want to use a heavy lift.
That probably works better.
We're not pulling a
Just
Fast
tell
and
me what
Furious.
y'all need me to do when y'all are ready to do.
We need a Usumagi. Let's go get a heavy lifter. That'll take care of this real quick.
All right. I'm gonna go with Prism, and we're gonna go get a heavy lifter.
Well, what I was kind of thinking is all we need to do is we just need to unhook the straps in the cargo and then flip the truck sideways and then dump it all out into another vehicle.
How are you gonna flip a vehicle over
But
and sideways if it opens from the back? What do you mean?
No, it only opens at the back, bro. It doesn't have a top opening.
Like you want to hold it like
No. That's why we like lift it up and we rotate it and.
Oh, and just dump everything out like Santa, like Santa's presents on
Yeah.
Christmas. Oh, I mean, I definitely
will
want a heavy
damage the
lifter for
goods.
that.
That will also damage the fucking goods.
I feel like we should be a little more careful.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to take some time getting all this stuff out, especially when we got the most.
Plus, if you've got grenades in there and you start dropping shit onto grenades, yeah,
That's true. We
not
don't know
very
what the
fucking
cargo
great.
is. That's a
Yeah,
good
we don't know
idea.
what kinda-
That's an epic idea.
Okay,
but,
it's
yeah.
going to come with Prism and Uzumaki for the heavy lifter.
Well, do we
Okay.
need a heavy
Hey.
lifter? I feel like we don't.
Also, so just to be clear on the truck's design.
Shit.
So a truck like this, the cargo area is like fully attached to the
Yes.
to the driving thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's not an articulated lorry.
I don't think we need a
Alright.
heavy lifter. That would be cool, but I mean, we're
Could we make it one?
make it what? Like
I mean,
sear
just
off-
rip the cab off and then have Uzumaki pull it. You know, kind of like
You
what
know, if we
we
if
did
we
in
had
that,
a
the
plasma
Sunday
lance,
session that one time.
if we had a plasma lance, we could probably chop the thing in half. But we don't have one anymore. That would be,
If we buy one,
That would be cool. I don't got the funds for that. I'm already bought like a shit ton of
The
stuff.
whole point of this is to make money.
All right, so here's what I think. Right, I'm just gonna say we
I
don't
do
need-
have fusion blades.
Yeah, that won't. How long have you got to fucking saw through the cab, mate?
heavy armor.
actually, wait.
Ta-da.
Wouldn't
I
you
don't
only need
saw
to
through
take
the cab,
out
I
like
need
the
saw-
axle or
I just
something?
need to cut-
What?
I just need to cut through
No.
the main lock.
What?
Yeah, he just needs to take out the frame, which would only be connected at like a few key points.
Fuck off. Have
They
you
don't
ever
usually
seen a
seal like the whole
truck?
thing.
It's
Have you
almost
seen a
like
truck?
the frame is going to be so fucking thick that we're not going to be able to do it.
All right.
Have you seen a fucking car, mate? Have you seen the car and how the chassis works? Yeah,
All right.
they're fairly substantial.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
no.
I'll
Yeah,
look
but
over.
fusion blades are like pretty big.
Look over at Lucky.
Yes, but it's
We also, it's
not-
going to take fucking fat minute because it's not fucking all that other shit. It's not like we don't have anything on us or with us or that we can buy currently that will get rid of that frame. That will cut the key points that you're talking about.
All right,
We don't have
so-
anything.
So we decide we're moving on. It's not going to happen. We're going to have to transport the goods into another vehicle, and if we want to do some bait and hook or switch and stuff and stop at a garage and then go spread out, if you want to do that to cover our asses, sure. Remember, we are going to have smoke. We're going to have blackout. It might be enough to dissuade people from, well, keeping around. And plus, if shit starts to go down, are most of these people going to stick around to see what's going on? I'm sorry, I don't think they are. Hopefully they fucking duck and cover
Oh.
real quick. Lucky, you're taking notes,
We
right?
could
What, Sheridan?
we could do like some capsaicin too.
Sure. You want to throw some of those
Make
in?
the
Let's
air
just-
spicy.
I like that. Let's make spicy, smoky air. We're gonna make sure that the smoke is multicolored too, because that's the kind of mood I'm in right
Dude,
now.
I like that. Okay,
Okay.
who's bringing the lasers now?
Why do we
Smart-
need lasers?
Anyone got a
This is
strobe
not
light?
This is not a fucking party or a disco, mate. All right, it's a fucking heist. What's wrong with you people?
Come on, dude. The voice in the sky is saying that kind of shit. Stop.
Oh, all right, Lucky. I feel like you have a grip on the situation and order of events. Would you
Yeah.
like to go over it one more time, so I can write it down?
Okay. So I'm going to actually put this in chat. So we can't. Okay. So what we're gonna try and do is pull up on the truck very quickly, create a blind zone, stop the truck from moving, take out the Humvees that are escorting it, bring our truck in, cut open their truck, offload all the merchandise, and book it with our truck. And while we're running, we take all the trackers off of it, and then we take it to a safe house where we can properly process all of this stuff. Because part of the thing is there's a lot of access to the location, so we have a few different ways of escaping. It'll be the quicker we do it, the harder it will be for them to find us. Because even if we take, it's a whole schlep to take control of the truck. When it's so armored, it's easier to take out the truck, open the back, and take the merchandise out of there. And we also have to take out the drones the same time we take out the truck and create the blind spot.
Everyone,
I
get
feel like we
I
should
do
try
have
to
a
work on an
question for-
estimate.
hold on.
I have a question for MC. Are these drones? Do we know if these drones are EMP guarded?
You have no idea.
I assume so.
I was
But-
assuming we'd shoot them.
Well, yeah.
But
Yeah, I
it
know.
is fair to assume that they are, because they are following a convoy, and the simplest way to knock out the convoy is to hit it with EMP.
I really think that we should like assume worst case and that they use the heaviest armor, and I think it is good to assume that probably just knockout gas wouldn't be enough. So I think we got some pretty good redundancies going, but I still feel a flaw, kind of like a little bottleneck, is how long are we going to feel like it's going to be able to switch out the goods from one truck to the other? We're talking about like a fully loaded truck, right? With like
Yes.
at least a dozen things. That's going to take
few
probably
more
a
than that.
few minutes.
Yes, you are looking at minutes to offload one truck into another. Now you don't have to
That's
offload it fully.
what I'm worried about.
You don't have to offload it fully. You can pick and choose your boxes. They will be labelled, so you should be able to identify the ones that are worth more.
Well, I hate to keep bringing up the heavy lifter, but if we can grab that vehicle,
No, I agree.
with the heavy
I really
lifter,
think
we can.
Thing is, with
either
the
a heavy lifter or loaders.
I think part of it as well is, remember, they want the stuff as easy to move already. So it's not going to be individual boxes. It's going to be like pallets of weapons. It's going to be large
And they're also you probably
blocks of
have like
weapons.
fucking 11
So
at
if we
11
need
at
like
activation.
we need like a lift jack or whatever
that-
equivalent, so that we
that
can
will
move
be-
pallet by pallet as quick as possible.
There will be a pallet or the level equivalent of a pallet truck on board.
All right, then I
Yeah.
say we're just.
you-
it's-
I
you've
feel
got
like we
that.
run into the issue is that these were designed to be able to be unloaded at a specific rate, and we're trying to accelerate that rate either by putting more people into that space or getting more stuff out at once, and that's going to introduce a new problem.
Then we can just bring another lead jack.
You know what would be funny if we open the shipment up and there's nothing or some small like little, you know what I mean? Like we don't know. Do we know the inventory of this? How many items are coming in?
You know that you don't know the exact inventory. All you know is that it's a significant shipment of small arms, and basically personal weapons.
We might be able to weigh the truck before.
That's
Sorry,
too
did you
much.
just say
Now
weigh
you're doing
the
too much.
fucking
Now
truck?
we're doing too much.
The fuck is that?
Yeah, all right.
So I need you to pull over at the weigh
So-
station so we can weigh your cargo load.
What else? All right, what are we missing here? Let's say worst case is that we're unable to transfer all the goods off and then suddenly we're approached by, well, encounters. Then we're going to have to, well, fight. We're going to have
Dip.
to, well, we're going to have to dip. We're going to have to cover and then dip in that order. So we need fallbacks, safe houses, places to lay low. And yes, this may be overthinking, but no, these are things that could happen in this. We're dealing with a corporation here, kids. These aren't some fucking street punks.
We should also anticipate as soon as they figure out this is going on, we're probably going to get a mech on us if they have those, and
Oh, good.
I've
Maybe,
already kind of sent them out.
maybe we can.
If they do, and it's the other one,
Mm.
you know that.
It's always a
Okay.
possibility.
It's a fucking big mech.
Okay, Prism. I feel like you can use your rockets on the escorting cars. Take them out as quick as possible.
That's what I was thinking. We don't give a shit about the escorts. We will have to do precise shots, but once again, anti-tank. You know, these rockets, if I understand how they work, they will pierce the armor and explode from inside, so they don't do a lot of like area damage unless somebody misses. Any of you skilled in anti-tank weapons, by the way?
Nope. Are you?
I'm.
I thought that's what heavy weapon platforms are for.
Oh, you got. I didn't know you had one of those around, Sheridan. Oh, hey, Sheridan, I got an idea. Why don't you just go into that little office of yours, hack one of the platforms they have, and then we can use that to take out the convoy. No, too much.
I don't think they have anything like that.
Oh,
Of
come
course
on.
they have.
do. On the lower floor, on the lower level,
Actually,
they
how much
have weapons platforms.
are heavy
Yeah,
weapons
you can-
platforms? Speaking of, hold on. I'm gonna look over at Usumagi. Just for shits and giggles. Hold on. Robots,
Slide.
drones.
Slide.
I mean, it's only tier 1 restricted. You got 3. We have 300,000 laying around, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, we're here to make money. We can't. I think a heavy weapons platform would be a great idea to see what happens, because I would love to try that and test it out. But I'm not gonna.
I don't think any of these things that we're thinking of getting are a bad idea. It's only the stuff that we'd be actually expending on it, like rockets, that I feel like we have to worry about.
Yeah.
When it comes to stuff like a heavy weapons platform, loader, or even trucks, those are all things that we could possibly reuse.
As long as they don't get destroyed, yeah, that's just fine. I mean, a heavy weapons would probably be a little bit better. Of course, actually, you know what I want to do? I want to use. Can I use Excel? Is there an Excel? No. Yeah. How do you use Excel? I would get anti-tank weapons and pay for it. I kind of want to test it out. Sorry.
You can use Excel, yes.
Give me a
There
second.
will be a hub available. You're in the middle of a major settlement. A major city.
How does Excel work for humans? Because I have no augments, so hold on. Sorry.
I think you use a nano injection
Yeah, so I
unless
need
you have a implant.
interface, virtual interface. How much time do we have, by the way, for all this happening at this point in time?
Well, hours.
All
A
right.
few hours.
So
Not-
Excel.
Certainly not days.
So an interfacing device, background update takes about an hour for the skill to form. So theoretically, anyone have an interfacing device? I mean, I could just go get shot.
What? Wait, I think I. Wait, you mean like a
It's a
internal
V-
comm or?
No. It's it uses a VR interfacing device, so the same thing that you go into virtual reality. You can do.
No, we'd have to have like a full
No,
VR
no,
environment
it's
for that. Isn't that like 1,000,000 credits?
No, it's a small little thing you put on your neck. That's it. That's all it is. Hold on, let me look under tech. Where's my interfacing device? I know I have it in here somewhere. Sorry, I'm continued in RP or whatever the fuck while I look for this up. Because
Well, regardless of what, so
So
how?
would
Let's
we,
just. So how are
would
you
the heavy
disabling?
loader be able to pick up the whole truck itself?
It depends on the heavy loader you get. That you will be able to get
So-
one that does.
Some of them are designed to be able to move like entire apartment buildings.
But you won't
No,
get
no,
any-
I
you won't get
misspoke.
anything that
Not the
big.
entire apartment building. The entire like apartment would be moved as one thing by a loader.
Yeah, that you will be able to get a loader that big, but that will not be a standard loader. That will be a heavy duty loader. And so, and it's sort of
12,000.
that kind of loader is used to sort of move preformed concrete, like bridge sections and shit like that. Big shit. So,
Yeah.
Pick up
Because
that
I don't
the
see us
foam stuff,
being
right?
able to control the car or control the truck.
No,
What
that
did you
just
say,
sounds stupid
Sheridan?
now.
20,000.
Okay, so bringing up the fact that they're designed to move a shape, I was thinking, what if we change the shape of the truck to be closer to the shape they're supposed to pick up by using foam, like foam concrete,
you won't need to do that because
so it would be able to pick it up.
the lifters aren't restricted in shape. You know, they basically you attach a hook and then
I changed that.
it lifts it up. So you won't need to. You won't need to, because basically the lifters have replaced cranes.
Anyone have heavy munitions?
Right, I'm just gonna get myself a drink. Be right back.
No, nobody's got heavy munitions.
Nope.
Yes, Uzumaki has
I
heavy
mean, I-
munitions.
Then you can use rockets and missiles.
Yes, I can.
What level do you have of that? I might still get it because I want to use Excel and see what's the worst case. Remember the last time you used Excel? That worked out well for you, and I'm just gonna look.
That's what I used it for. Was heavy munitions.
Oh fuck yeah! Then I'm gonna try to get heavy munitions. Interfacing device is only 12,000. I'm buying one because I want a VR interfacing device on my person. What?
I don't get how I haven't seen this. I've read the book so many times, and I've somehow missed this
So-
interfacing device.
It's right under hacking equipment. It's
Yep.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna buy an interfacing device for 12,000 credits. I'm gonna sit on the couch and I'm gonna remotely. Yeah, I don't even need a fucking nanite injection. I can just wait. I am remote though. Fuck. I gotta go to their site and use it. Hold on. Yeah, so I have to go and use their interfacing device. Never mind. Fuck. Can I wait? Can I do this? Remote.
Oh,
link.
I can. Android though.
See,
That's why I was able to do.
Yeah, I don't have those nice internal augs that you got there, buddy. But so hold on. Fuck. I don't know. Can I use it? So it would be an interfacing device with a remote linking. Yeah, so I can do that, and it is remote linking. So I can use an interfacing device, sit on the couch, use remote linking, which has a higher chance of neural damage, but fuck it, I'm gonna try it. What's the worst that could happen? Oops, Muggy.
I don't know.
And this is only my first skill, so it's 10,000. Remote linking is 30. So munitions.
Remember, I got fucked up because I kept leveling it.
Yeah, you did. You kept going up. All right, so heavy munitions is 30,000 plus 30,000 for fucking remote linking. Linking using an interfacing device will take an hour. Is that what we're doing? Are we getting rockets? Are we all decided we're gonna just shoot? And I mean, listen, if we got ion mines and fucking knock them out, What are the odds of these assholes getting out versus staying in the vehicle? If they stay in, they're not going to protect their cargo. They're going to want to get out. And then they're targets. You know what I mean?
I mean, I kind of like the idea of shooting a hole in and then filling it with adhesive.
I mean, that would be fun.
Kind of funny.
Anyone get opposed to doing that?
And then we can like interrogate them after.
What do you mean? You're going to go in there and pull them out when they're sticky goo?
Well, we could wait, or we clean them off.
I mean, these.
But just think about what they got on them as, like, security people.
All right. So then here's what I'm thinking. If we forget the adhesive, we forget shooting holes in
I'm
it.
saying if we keep them, we might be able to use them as a cover, like, you know, having the armor of the security people.
Or we could just take all their gear and sell that shit on black market too. I'm not opposed to.
Or we could pretend to be them and then do stupid stuff that makes Gentech look bad.
So we're gonna put a couple of holes in their heads. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, whatever keeps their suits intact.
I don't know how to do that. Anyone here know how to do that? All right. I think. What else do we need? So rackets. I want to use Excel just to see what happens, but I'm not going to because there's risk and it's going to take time and money. I think we have a general idea and a plan. There's still a few things I feel like are going to be issues, and I want like contingencies, but we could literally spend hours and hours and sessions, I think, planning out what is going to happen. Because you know, you can take the best laid plan and you can literally just throw it out the window because it never happens that way.
I like the idea of using the loader and the lifter for the thing to block the road.
Well, here's the thing.
Whatever that thing was called.
Oh, the deployable barrier?
Yeah, that thing. We do the construction cover, and then as soon as they think it's only a construction and that they're going to have to wait a few minutes, maybe as soon as they're about to turn around or something like that, that's when we deploy the smoke screen, blackout, and we attack.
Are there any drawbridges in Baseland? No, I didn't think so. There's no rivers. Anyways, you know what I mean? If a bridge was going up, that would be cool. You could do that. Anyways, forget it. Different time.
What if there were?
I mean, I don't... check the route, maybe. Let's do that. You know, or like a bridge or a tunnel or... I don't know.
An overpass.
Over, under. Anyone else have comments?
Well, no. Okay, hear me out. Overpass, and we push them off.
What are you going to push them off with?
What do you think? That either like the deployable shield thing that we're going to get, or the big lifter?
You mean
or maybe we just hit them with the rockets and the rockets blast throws it off.
Cade was in the back. He stopped listening because this is getting too fucking complicated.
Facts. Uzumaki too.
All right,
So,
well, I think there's going to be...
As soon as Sheridan says, hey, well, you know, all this shit, by the end of it, he goes, yo, you're making it too goddamn complicated. Keep it simple and concise. So then we can get it out and get it quick. Because the more complicated you made it, the more chances there are to fuck up.
Exactly. All right, so wait, hold on. Here's a couple things I need to clarify first. All right, are we using a deployable barrier or are we just using ion mines?
I think we should get the deployable barrier. It gives us a better cover. It avoids suspicion. In worst case scenario, it makes it so they can't drive through. And in best case scenario, we could always use it in another case.
What'd you say, Kate?
Cade's against the deployable barrier because we already have the ion map, and you put the deployable barrier down, it's gonna cost more. We don't. Do we have a deployable barrier?
No, I'd have to buy one. I look over at Fade.
So wasting more money to get more.
At Uzumaki. Yeah.
The
All
option
right.
thing to do.
It's not wasting money if we can use it for other heists that we're gonna do in the future.
Let's assume
when
this.
this deployable barrier gets fucked up and
Yeah,
we can't use it again.
Let's assume everything we use, we're not going to be able to use again. It's either going to get destroyed, it's going to be traced, or something like that. We need to burn fucking everything. Got it? That's what I think. So everything that we're spending money on is a one and done. That's what you got to figure out, because we don't want things to trace. Even like using your bike over there, Cade, probably not such a good idea. We should probably fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait,
But like, you guys are making it too complicated repeatedly.
All right.
It's not. It's not gonna be worth it.
So once again, here's what happens. Convoy's coming down. Who's where and what's the first thing that happens? Let's run this. Let's run through it.
Me and Uzumaki take out the drone. Same time, Prism, you take out the vehicles with the drone mines. Once that is, we somehow kill all the guards.
I think first is the black
We
ops
jelly
program.
Yeah.
stick them.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we jelly them.
drones, ion mines, program.
Yeah.
All go off at one time. They stop.
Wait, why are we
When-
fucking with the program? I thought we were just transferring it to a different.
What? Did you miss that?
Well, we need
I
to
have-
stop them from having more people coming to here. As soon as we start doing stuff, as soon as people think the road's closed, there's going to be people going to go check it out.
Yeah, you got to figure. We got to take everything offline. So we take cameras out around the area.
So
we
take into
create
account,
interference.
let's use this in modern terms. If we're going to go do construction on a road and we start doing it, people are going to report on Google Maps, hey, this road's closed. And then people are going to go detour it. Eventually, we're probably going to have police show up. They're going to be like, hey, are you guys actually doing construction? And then start questioning. And that's not good.
All right, so we don't even need a construction right now. We're doing an ambush. We're just fucking
No, we don't.
taking out the drones. We're using ion mines to take out the vehicles. Vehicles go slow. Program goes off, taking out cameras and masking the vehicles. We deal with the guys in front and back. If hopefully they get out and we take them out, maybe we can take those vehicles. I don't know. Anyways, so our truck comes in. Transfer everything to the truck while we all provide cover. There's also smoke going off and gas. I don't know. Cover, smoke. Whatever.
I think we need an
Good thing I've
extraction
got,
plan.
infrared optics.
Well, the smoke grenades. This is 2096. I'm not buying.
No, you can get high quality smoke stuff
Like-
that has like
Yeah,
digital After Effects, and it's
yeah. These
yeah,
are
it-
like creates
they
smoke
can't see through it.
and distorts sensors and shit. So that's what I'm using. Smoke grenades. Future smoke grenades. Not now. Anyways, smoke grenades go off, right? So toss them all over the fucking place. Provide cover. Hopefully people leave. Everyone stays on Overwatch as the goods are transferred into another truck. Yeah. Once in the truck, you guys drive.
How are we going to extract people from this point? Like, Prism, how do you plan on getting out, and how are we going to get Cade and Uzumaki out of there if
Well,
they do end up deploying in reinforcements?
Cade is driving the truck. We're
yeah.
all going to be in the truck, I guess, at this point, because Prism doesn't want anything to be tracked back to us, so we're not going to use my bike. We're all going to get back in the truck. I'm going to drive. Some of us are going to be on Overwatch. I'm guessing Prism with the drones. But our main issue right there is to get all the tracking devices off while we're moving. We're not going to go
Yeah.
straight there.
I will.
Yeah, so everyone gets in the truck, and some people are providing covering fire, and if
I'll be in a
anyone does
secondary
arrive
vehicle.
in time, yeah.
So I feel like the other issue we have is who's driving the truck.
Cade is
If it's
driving the
between
truck.
Cade, Lucky, and Saradin, they can't
Cade is
drive.
driving
Cade would have to drive,
Cade is driving the
but could
We just said
can
Cade.
Cade drive the truck while removing the tracker?
He's not removing the
If
tracking.
that's
That's
the
your
plan.
guys' job. Cade's job is to
It's
move the
drive.
truck from one place to another.
He's the driver.
But
That's it.
I don't think Saradin or Lucky, we can't do that.
My job to drive from one spot to another.
What skills would be
Alright, Cade
necessary
Lucky's
for
job.
removing the
Nope.
tracker?
Lucky is there for helping us move shit and getting everything we need. He is the supply man pretty much because he has the connections. Lucky is there also for muscle. We made this plan without Saradin because we weren't expecting him to be here. We expected him to be at his job, so he has an alibi. That's what we were expecting him to do.
But he can be here. That's not an issue.
Yeah, you can. You can
Yeah,
be here.
but making it too complicated. We got Kate as a girl. We're all gonna get inside the truck, and as a team, have some of us on Overwatch, and some of us, removing the trackers. But
Removing
Cade
the
right
trackers.
now is more focused on,
You're just
getting rid of that drone and driving
Fine.
that truck.
yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Cade,
so
Yeah.
the
I'm
one
just
thing
saying we're
is,
relying on the two weakest people of the team to do the
Usamagi.
heavy lifting.
Us-
We both got
We're not.
Hey,
no strength.
no,
Usumagi
Usamagi
is
is
doing
there
some
too.
lifting, bro. Usumagi's one of the strongest characters there is.
So let me go over this again, Sheridan. I know you weren't here for some of this initial planning. Okay, Cade is taking out the drone with Usam. There should be 2 drones, hopefully. If not, they're gonna have to fucking take them out. They're gonna take out the drones while all this stuff activates, right? Then, Cade is specifically going to be driver, getting the vehicle. Who's driving the initial vehicle? Where is it parked, and how far? That's something we have to know. He's driving. That's it. He's driving. Usamagi is going to help transfer everything over with Lucky and you. I'm going to stay with Tracy on Overwatch. We will have a secondary vehicle because all of us in that vehicle, I don't see shooting through armor or having a good vantage point. We need a secondary vehicle. So I say Tracy and I are on a secondary vehicle to give you guys covering fire because I don't think this thing's turreted, right? Unless we can steal one of these other vehicles. No, they're going to be
Not at
disabled.
all.
Yeah, so. And then, yeah, you've
We
got.
could put the heavy
Look,
platform
let me make
on
it simple
top of
for
the
y'all.
truck.
Let me make it simple for y'all. When we stop these motherfuckers, we already know what we all need to do. We need to take them out and then transfer everything. Right?
Yeah.
So take out
Well,
drones, take out
this
trucks,
all-
take out people, transfer, and go.
Yeah.
First drop,
What I kind of want
second
to
drop, third
point
drop.
out. Yeah, I think kind of Uzumaki, what you're saying is closer to what I was originally thinking we should have gone with for the plan
That was the original
that I
plan.
was bringing up.
Isn't that
No, I was there before you guys were planning on it when me and Lucky first got the data and we were talking to Prism and we formulated a little
Oh.
I mean, isn't that what
heist
this
idea
is?
before.
But listen, there's
No, there's been a few key changes that I've been trying to point out, and you guys are.
Okay, we're stopping the.
Okay, but you're making it way too complicated, man.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
No. Oh my god.
Look,
I feel like there's a communication error going on.
I think so.
Over
That's all.
planning is the recipe for destruction.
Over planning's not bad. It's not a bad idea to have ideas for what to do in a situations,
Listen,
but it is a good
Yep.
idea to try to keep the plan simple. What I
Yeah.
think we need to do is we need to take out the first car, we need to take out the back car. We need to get the convoy transported to a different location. We then need to get the stuff out of the convoy truck because I don't think we're going to be getting the tracker out of it if none of us have the know-how to do it or if we have the be able to drive it. And then the other people that are then transferring the goods. We're running into a bit of a bottleneck there with the people that we have and what we're already assigning people to do.
So you
Okay.
think we should take the whole truck, instead of?
I
Which
think
hasn't
we need
already
to get that
transferred inside
truck.
the engine block and
We
out.
drive it to a different location where we then have another truck
okay. Here's how are
that
you getting
Lucky would
in-
get, like a U-Haul truck. We
Wait.
load the stuff from the convoy truck into
Sheridan.
the U-Haul truck, and
Sheridan.
that truck then takes off.
How are you getting into that truck? Because you think they're just going to let
Yeah.
you in? They're not going
as
to
an
let you
armor,
in.
as
Like,
an armor
Yeah.
front,
That's-
it's an
We
armored
shoot
truck.
Kelly
them. Prism,
whole
you're
inside of
supposed to
the
be
front
shooting them to kill them.
I
yeah,
mean, listen, I know
it's not
this.
that simple.
I know this could probably go through armor, but we're not getting in that vehicle to transport it off-site. That's what I'm believing is going to happen. We won't be able to do that, which is why
So they
originally I wanted the
basically-
heavy lifter. But
Yeah.
I say if we're doing everything right there and then, let's just fucking do it. Let's go. What's the worst that could happen? A
Wait,
couple
so
of
we're
you
not
die?
driving the convoy
they
then? Because
total
I think
shelled
that
in there.
contradicts what we already established.
The
I thought
mines will
Cade was
take
going
out
to be
the
driving the
I don't know.
convoy.
Cade is driving. I'm just saying.
No, driving what?
Ah, You're not driving any.
So we
convoy
have a
truck?
Cade is driving the
There.
Cade is driving
We are
our
taking
vehicle.
our own truck to the site where we are going to jack their
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah.
We are going to open the back of their truck, open the back of our truck. Me, you, and the other one are going to take everything from one truck to the other truck and disperse.
Because if we try to drive their truck, not only do we have to get past their defenses and take out the guards without damaging the controls of the truck, they they're going to be turtle shelled in there, and they'll be fighting their hardest not to get out. Whereas if we
Oh,
just
excuse me.
take the goods, they're not going to risk their life for or anything. All we have to deal with is the lock on the back. But if we want to take the
I
whole
know,
truck,
but that's
we have to get to the
brought up a
controls and
previous
everything.
issue that I've tried to bring up is that it's going to take time to transfer the resources. And if we want to try to,
Okay, it's not going to take that long.
how much we planning on
because
trying to
we
get?
have 3 people,
Okay.
It's not.
and we have
It's not
yeah,
That
that.
is
fucking,
that
you
is a
know,
valid problem. That is a valid problem, but also, let me say this: is that if we take their vehicle, they will be on us before we get to a drop point. Because you also have to take into fact that we have to hack the system in the truck, and I might not be able to hack it.
you also have to account
And what
for the
about-
auto drive function that can lock us out of actually driving the truck.
Sounds like we got a plan. I say we just go do it. Fuck it. You see
Agreed.
Prism's
Usumaki
gearing up.
steps up and he says, "There's been too much talking already. I will go do it myself if I have to."
Kate and Lucky, Tracy's gonna go with Prism for keeping Overwatch, and him getting the next vehicle. I'm guessing Kate and Lucky right now. We are gonna go to his boy, his meetup dude, to get the vehicle that's not tracked. That is our U-Haul truck, basically.
Hey, can he get like another UTV, something open, maybe? I could
If
rent
he
one.
can, I don't know. Can you,
Yeah.
Lucky?
Can you see that? Because we need another like UTV open. I don't want to use the one I rented for obvious reasons.
Well, you can get a UTV from the same place you can get the truck.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
So then we're all just leaving together.
Come on, Sheridan. We got this.
We can do
I don't know. I still feel like there's a bit of a bottleneck when it comes to transferring the goods. I feel like that's just the weakest point of the plan right now is
You know,
We can get some.
if we want to make it worth it, we want to try to get as much stuff as we can, right?
I feel like
But
we're
it
doing
just
a
seems like to get as much stuff, it's going to take at least a few minutes.
I feel like
backpacking. We're backpacking.
I
We
feel-
can get some like fucking lev pad loaders
No,
to
they-
help quicken the thing.
they're gonna have.
It's
Listen,
probably with the truck.
Here's you guys ever do Grand Theft Auto heists? That's what I feel like we're doing. Like you just go fucking for it, and then we'll see how much
I know,
we
but I
get.
feel like we should kind of go in as even with those heists, they still plan on doing quiet sometimes before it goes loud.
Mhm.
So I still think we should have a fully formulated plan for going quiet and being as quick as possible, and then another plan for if it goes loud. It's not quite just
Prism's gonna look at you, Sheridan.
spontaneous.
Sheridan.
The
Sheridan.
problem- We don't have any way to going quiet right now.
I'm gonna hold
We
up my
don't.
hand towards you, Cade. Sheridan, how much? Oh, you know what bounty I have on me, right? Me and Usumagi over there. You know our bounty is? Do you know how we got said
I thought
bounty?
we could
is?
probably like
looks
have
over at
some
him and
fun
he
with
says,
it.
"I brought down a corporate
I'm just-
ship."
Yes, we all know about what you did, Usumagi. We all know about the corporate executive airship that you brought down. That was a great job, by the way, and all this other
Oh, it's
shit that we
great.
did. Yeah. Listen, Sheridan, we're dealing with corporations here. Fucking Gentech does not do things quietly. Trust me. Trust me. I know you've got your job and you're it's great. You're making a couple of credits and whatever. You're getting great intel.
Yeah.
Shut up, Cade. But trust me, these guys, if we could just make the whole convoy disappear and use like cloak optical camo and fucking get it out of there without anyone noticing, I would do that. But right now, I don't fucking have the credits for that to buy that gear. We need to work up to that. But these guys, there is no quiet with these guys. Trust me, they're scumbags. The only thing they know is death and suffering. So we need to hit them fucking hard before they know what's going on and before they can send a fucking response team after us, because I guarantee they probably will. And it will probably be quicker than we all fucking Prism size, drink some worm shine. I get it. I want to fucking plan.
I mean, I like the idea of going non-lethal, make it slow and painful.
I mean,
You don't have time for slow and painful. You see fucking Usumagi grab his two swords, belt them, and then pick up his huge ass ion sniper rifle, and then walk out. He says, I'm going to prep.
Cade's gonna go
Aim
with
for the
Uzumaki.
bowels.
He's fucking done.
Sheridan.
He grabs his fucking sniper, his rifle, and he fucking signals for everyone. Let's just fucking go.
Let's do it. Sheridan. What's the worst that could happen?
How
We all
how hard would
die.
it be to
Just
bribe the
Prism.
guards?
What's that, Lucky?
How hard would it be to bribe the drivers?
Well, that did cross my mind. I mean, do we have intel on who the drivers are, who these
Do we
guys
think
are?
we're going to be able to outbid
No.
them
No,
when they're
alright.
already working for
See,
Gentech?
Yeah,
Mm.
no. Well, I mean, you
No,
could,
Yeah, so
if
we
we-
don't have the
Not unless we
we
get their
don't know who the
families,
drivers
which
are,
I
we
think
only have
Gentech already has.
Yeah. So listen, we're gonna assume these are corporate. They're hostile, and they're not gonna ask questions. They're not gonna sit around and fucking Prism drinks more wormshine and fucking heads out. I don't know. We got this.
Who's
We
riding
should
with
all
who?
wear some like masks.
So we're gonna prepare that truck that doesn't have a tracker. We're gonna have a secondary vehicle for Overwatch. We're gonna have the mines and the blackout program and our own drones. Anything else that we need?
We can all do.
I do got something very important, two very important things that I think we're gonna need.
I stopped before we
We
walk
gotta have
out,
some
and I opened the
flair.
box.
Prism, you want to increase your bounty, right? We need to get a signature on this.
Okay, then we all wear a bandana with the word Mad Max with the A as an anarchy.
No, I hand everybody a little sliver of fucking cloth that says Adachi Corp.
Oh my god! I walk out.
I'm gonna put it on.
I'm gonna tie mine to my right arm.
It's the Pepsi and Coca-Cola wars. Everyone wants their own branding now. What skills are needed to remove the trackers? Is there any equipment we need, or we could get that?
We got to get into the
outside?
engine block. It's in the engine block.
No. He's talking about the ones on the
No, in the loot.
In the
Oh,
loot.
in the
No,
loot.
not
On the
not
map.
Yeah, because
vehicle.
I think we've already decided there's no taking the car.
So
Yeah.
initially,
Yeah.
the jammer that you have, unless you're going to turn it off, will block the signals. The only thing is, if you leave it on, it will become obvious fairly quickly the direction you're going, because cameras,
Yeah.
Blind
wherever
spot.
you're driving, cameras will stop working.
Okay, so we
you
take
need
off the.
You're gonna have to sweep everything. Do we need like a scanner? Is that a thing in this game?
A scanner would be
Sniffer?
the easiest and simplest way to do it, and then a simple either a mechanics roll, not mechanics.
What do I want to call that? Sniffer? No, what would that be?
What
That
if
would
we
be like
didn't use something that was using a
Excuse me.
broadband, doing blanketing all signals? Instead, we do try to selectively only take out the cars instead of the
That's cool.
traffic lights and cameras.
Okay, so they're gonna see the idea of this program is so that they don't know who's responsible, even though they can fucking guess. Because as much as I want to raise my bounty after the shenanigans that we pulled, I don't think this is the time to do it. Because guess what? I'm gonna bet that once they fucking ID myself and Usamagi over there, our fucking mastermind of killing millions, they're gonna fucking respond 10 times. Yeah, okay. Sure, buddy. Keep telling yourself that. You don't remember. Do you even remember that? I don't know. Anyways, do you know what I mean? That's we're trying to blink it.
Yeah, this is a down low money raising.
We need credits so we can fucking focus on the two things that we're here to do right now, which is that mech and your job, Sheridan. We're doing this so you can keep doing your thing at the corporation, and you can get us intel, because what's in there, trust me, we can find fucking buyers for what's in there if we can get that out at some point, and we will all be set. Okay? I don't know what that means, but we'd have credits and could do whatever the fuck we want. How about that?
I mean, I really want to get my hands on one of their like trucks and some of their armor.
Sure.
I really think with just the right cover, we might be able to walk in.
Well, that's what I'm hoping we could do. But right now, we need
We can do
credits
that
to keep
another
this.
time.
You know what I mean? Right now, we need listen. And as a group, this is a new. Well, we've got some new people. Remember, Sheridan, you don't know about some of these others that we've had. Anyways, our lovely info site when he was around sent us some guys which were not very reliable. So we all need to be able to work together to come up with, you know, if we're having issues with some smaller jobs like this, we're gonna have a fucking real hard time on these bigger jobs. And really taking them out and making. I think everyone here can say that Gentex sucks, and that we all fucking hate this corporation for one reason or another. I mean, I can't speak for any of you, but I fucking hate them. And why? Well, it doesn't matter right now. We're not going to get into that. But to do the most damage, we're going to have to fucking get some better hardware and gear, stuff that we can't afford right now. Save?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
Subs. Yes.
All right. So I say we have
Okay,
a
let's
base.
go get our
Things are going to
boys.
go wrong. Let's just get it done. Vehicles and head. I guess we're getting the vehicles and heading to the vehicles, the equipment, and heading to the location. Is that right, everyone?
Yep.
Wait, where are we taking the goods? Just one last little detail I feel like I missed.
Lucky got a guy who can supply us with a warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, can I forward the thing and go ahead and get that guy on the line?
What?
He wants to call your guy who has a warehouse.
Yeah, we want to forward thing and get him prepared.
Yeah, you could do that. You could you can warn him you're arriving in the next few hours, and he can be ready. That's not an issue.
Yeah. So, I know we've decided on the plan. I just want to remind me how we're opening the back doors again.
Ah, yes.
We've got
That is a good
A
question.
welder
Blowtorch.
or hacking it. I have a welder. Or a
Oh no,
blowtorch.
Uzamaki's got those fusion blades. Might be able to hack it open.
That
You
too.
know-
We have so many things.
What about plastic explosives? I mean, that's a thing in this game. You know, we could.
The
Yeah.
problem is it might be good on the inside. It might damage the goods too.
I mean,
So
pla-
maybe a laser cutter.
I really don't
Or
think
we
we should be
could,
too worried about.
damaging the stuff.
So-
Yeah, I agree. Anyways, Lucky, what are you saying
Yeah.
there?
so with another option for getting it open is to place a bomb or a dummy bomb on the windscreen. That would definitely take out the guys inside, and kind of force them to open the back or explode.
We could also
That-
use acid.
Hey, what if?
Melt their faces.
No, I was
But
gonna
I
say
think
melt the
he's talking
joint.
on the door.
I-
Yeah, on the door rather
Oh.
than on them.
Hey.
Seriously, I just can't.
So you
I
melt
can't believe you
the
went there
joint.
first. I can't believe you fucking went there first.
Here's
Melt the
Okay.
joints on the
I
door.
was, I'm gonna be honest, that was not my idea. While I was muted, my own father suggested that.
suggested what?
What? To
my-
melt
I
their
was-
faces?
Yes,
Well-
to put a dummy bomb
Yeah.
to have them
Well,
open
no,
the
that's
door.
a good
that.
idea.
That
No,
is. I like
and that it's gonna have to be fairly convincing, and you know,
I'll do it.
and
yeah.
and to be honest, the truck is most probably at least as expensive. Is still going to be fairly expensive, so they're going to want to come out with their lives, and you know, if they can save the truck, that'll be fine.
I got an idea. We put a
Yeah.
speaker on it. I'll talk through it, tell them that I'm gonna blow up, and it's gonna be the biggest explosion they've ever seen. And I'm pretty sure they'll be trembling.
Cade pulls out a cigarette. He uses his fucking blowtorch to light it, and he goes, "Someone get this guy a fucking mask." Jesus Christ! And he starts puffing at the cigarette with his fucking shoulders down, already fucking done.
You,
He's
Lucky,
just-
do you have somebody with your character's old face on it? because he can wear that mask.
I was gonna say I want to make sure everyone has digital face masks, and I don't know what am I going for. I'm thinking like some kind of bunny rabbit or something. Yeah, is that what's?
I thought we were gonna do like president mask.
Nah, that's
I
been
think you
done.
should all be using Margie's old face.
We
I
should,
think you should all be using Margie's old face.
Gorillas.
I put a mask on.
Sure,
Yeah,
that-
put a
I
mask
changed
on.
mine to Prism.
That would
I'm just kidding.
no, imagine
Shift your
getting
face.
hijacked by a troop of Donald Trumps.
Yeah, that's more humorous.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I couldn't take that.
No, that's
seriously.
what I was.
Smoke grenades,
Yeah,
all-
let's do that.
That's funny. No, if I was you, I'd either use Margie or because they know those two. And if you want them to
No.
remember,
rock paper scissors.
Can we all do
Uzumaki?
Uzumaki? Uzumaki and Prism? Just all
What if we
half of us do Prism, half of us do Uzumaki?
I go to I switch
Or we
over
could
to
do like Lenin.
Usamagi. I'm standing there, and you'll see me like click my digital face mask, and it becomes like you, and I'm just watching it. As
I put a digital
Flip
face
the
mask
kids
on.
between mom
Look
and
back
dad and
at
the
you.
divorce.
Turn your face on.
like, well, that's fuck, and then look around.
Why
and
don't we all
everyone's
just
got
switch
us.
faces?
Yeah.
I don't want
Except
anyone using
Sheridan.
my
Sheridan's
face.
gonna be one of us.
no,
No.
Sheridan must keep his face
We need to
covered.
all put on Usumagi's face.
Mhm.
That's fine.
We
Dude.
are
You
all.
can be Uzumagi's gang.
Ooh, this is what we need, kids. Trust me.
God damn it! Are we just a bunch of shadow clones now?
I put a
Yes.
digital mask
think-
on and put my own face on it.
Sorry,
Watch the
the
old
fucking
face,
dog's
not the
acting
new
me
one.
inside, and I need to charge my computer. Three.
All right, Cola, let's go. Come on, we got to do this.
Okay, so are we all gonna have our digital masks as Uzumagi's face?
I would say
Yes.
yes. Yeah,
Come on,
let's
do
do
it.
that.
I think
Yeah.
you should. I think
Because
everybody
listen,
should.
we
Yeah.
could create a resistance of Usumagi's now against Gentech. That's what I'm thinking. This is the resistance. You know what I mean? It starts somewhere.
It's gonna terrify them. They're gonna think Uzumaki's multiplying.
I mean, it could.
Let him do that. So we can just say, Uzumaki cast Shadow Clone.
Yeah, that can be good.
Yeah.
I like
Can we
that.
make him? Can he do like that old anime thing, like from the fucking 2000s, and go Shadow Clone Jutsu? And we all pop in with
Yeah.
smoke grenades.
Puff, puff. All right, yeah. Smoke grenades.
Well,
fucking, yeah,
that
alright.
is basically his name. His name is like
Now I got a
2
question.
letters
If we
away
were to
from
do that,
Naruto Uzumaki.
does it end up being like a speed check or like a charisma check?
On what? Sorry.
If we were all to try to do a performance to make it all look like we're clones, all syncing up our movement and trying to all
God,
blend
are we gonna
in.
do? Oh God, are we doing the dance like in fucking what's that robot? The AI movie? You know what I'm talking about? What's her name? That's what I. That was.
Power
That's
Rangers?
no, dude. The fucking what's the robot movie that came out with the fucking terrifying little girl robot? Come on, you guys know. And she had the
Megan.
fucking yes, Megan. We want to do a Megan dance there, Sheridan? No, I'm out. All right.
Can we
That's
do
what
Power
I
Rangers
thought
now?
of though.
I was thinking you'd just do like you'd all be like fucking no. You would just everybody would move like him.
Actually, we should. We
Yeah,
could.
Pretty
all.
cowboy
Just
Uzumaki,
everyone has
Mark.
Uzumagi's face.
I feel like we're getting off topic. Let's go do our errands, get our shit, and start this. How about that, kids? Are we all set?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you getting the heavy weapons platform or?
No, Sheridan. I don't have the credits for that. Do you?
Look, enough. Fuck me, guys.
Usumagi laughs loudly and
It's
walks
now
off.
gone. It's now fucking 10 o'clock, and you guys have spent an hour and a half,
Yep,
over an hour and a half, just sat here talking about the same fucking plan.
we have. All right, let's go.
Mike.
Yeah,
Let's just go.
we
Let's just go.
could say that
We
it's
can go.
in this session it's been a 1-to-1 ratio IRL to in-game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you know we're mostly in character,
okay.
role playing. We've been
So-
role playing, you know. So, Arbiter.
Right. So that's not a problem. So you gather the requisite items. You can have the 2 vehicles, both untracked, both unmarked. both with blacked out windows. Well, gangster.
Yeah. Wait, they have windows? This is 2096. There are no windows.
Well,
No.
it can be windows if you want windows.
I'm
Do you
kidding.
want windows? If
No,
you
I have.
want
I
windows,
want a
you can
UTV
have
that
fucking windows.
literally the vehicle I want is a UTV, so it's got a windscreen and everything else is fucking open. So, no, I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you. I'm just saying.
I don't fucking care what you are. I don't care. It's just
Mm-hmm.
fucking sort it out. Sort it the fuck
All right, let's
out.
do this. Y'all are playing.
Right. Okay. So, we'll say you got the trucks. We'll say you're gonna need to pay for that scanner.
Yeah, how much
how
is a
much that's
scanner?
gonna be.
Oh,
I don't know.
This is new.
How much is it?
Like, what do we call? What do we call the scanner? It's got to have a cool name, not like a scanner. It's got to have like a track.
Pulse radar?
No, I don't like that.
Hold on. What is it supposed to scan for?
So it's going to scan the gear to see
Projector?
if there's tracking. So it's a tracking scanner.
So
Don't we already have a
We'll
Wouldn't
call
that
it
already
a
be it?
radio frequency, an RFID scanner or a RFID pinger.
yes, that's RFID is good because that's fundamentally what the scanner will be. So
Okay, how much are we talking?
It's actually pretty funny
I like
that,
that.
I was recently watching a video where someone took something. I'm pretty sure it's called a pineapple. It's a Wi-Fi pineapple, and it's a router that's specifically designed to just spoof a Wi-Fi connection and pick up everything that outputs a radio signal around it.
Oh yeah, those are way illegal because they also, if I'm not mistaken, they also interfere with like emergency calls and everything. So
I'm gonna call it a
Yeah,
pineapple scanner.
I don't know. The video that I saw, they actually took one of these.
Call it
They
a
then got an
pineapple.
industrial
be a
version
pineapple.
and literally put it on a tower and then put actual antennas on it, like industrial antennas, so that they're able to see all the Wi-Fi connections and all the
Excuse
phones
me.
in like a mile radius.
That's terrifying.
yeah, if it interferes with like the regular
Well, I
call
think as long as it
signals,
doesn't
then
output any signals, it's fine. It's only a
Hey.
receiver. It just picks up the signals.
no, even
Guys,
if
I know
it
guys
becomes the
getting
default
off track. But
receiver,
can we come back
then
here?
then it's
Hang on,
interfering
guys.
with the thing.
Hey,
if it
it's not
goes down,
important.
Oh my
Guys,
god.
All right, y'all. Let's rein it in.
no one fucking cares. Shut up.
30,000
supposed to be-
credits for this thing?
Hang on.
I say
So
restricted.
hacking-
Make it a restricted tier 1 item, maybe, or 2.
Here, I'll send 30,000 to Prism.
No, you don't. I'm just saying, 30,000 sounds like a good price. Or should it be more?
Well, considering you're technically, it can only be used. It's generally only used illegally because there's no
So,
legal reason
100,000?
to have one of these. Yeah, credit mine's 100,000, so we'll go for 100,000.
And restricted, make it a restricted tier 1 or 2? What do you think?
Two.
One.
Okay.
Okay. No, it's on its own. I don't think anything. So this is actually something I was thinking that would be cool to implement in 2096. The technology is very simple and small, but you need to upscale it if you want it to actually be effective. You got to have massive antennas with massive amounts of power. So you need radar, antenna arrays, and a ton of other infrastructure to actually make it viable.
Listen, this is 2096 and I got alien tech in the game. No, it's going to be like, it's literally going to be a scanner. It's going to look like fucking alien scanner and it's going to beep, beep, beep. I don't know. RFID.
Because you just need to look at Shadowrun where you can put an RFID tag on something and walk away, and then that's a wireless signal where you can use it as a camera and shit knows what else. So,
Anyways, 100,000, that's a lot, but we got that. And restricted tier 1, I like that. There we go, we made something new today. And yeah, you don't need a...
You owe me a lot of credits.
You know what, Usamagi? Shh. Shh. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay,
So we're all going off in Usumagi masks, digital masks.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
Not that you need to think.
Now my bounty's going to be so fucking high up there, and they're not going to know who to put bounties on, except Usumagi. It's fucked up.
Man, maybe I should.
Yeah, and your ego's gonna run riot, we know.
That's all right. I'm still going to beat you, buddy. Don't you worry.
we're gonna
So this is
call
a competition.
everybody. We're gonna call Sheridan Chair because we can't use his name.
I got a better idea. We
Yeah.
don't use any of our names.
Yeah, we.
Yeah,
We
don't
just
use
call
any
each other
names.
Uzumaki.
All right. We all do need other names, though. I feel like, or don't we? Well, listen.
No. Here's what we'll do. I'm 1, Prism is 2, 3, and then so on and so forth.
Why are you? Oh, you do have the highest bounty.
Cade's 3, I guess. Then
Can I be 8?
Yes.
sure,
How about
Sheridan,
12?
Sure.
We need maybe we
We're
can
like
meet-
the kids. Look. We're gonna talk to ourselves like the kids next door. Okay, I'm number 1. He's number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6, and so on.
Who's 4?
They're gonna be wondering where 7 is.
Yeah.
Tracy's 4. Lucky's
5.
5.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sheridan's 6.
What are we doing with Bit? Is he just hanging out?
Sorry, say that again.
But I think we can just do a jump cut to us actually being at the place.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
also like Bit Rat. Is he coming into play right now, or at some
Well,
point?
it,
Or just hanging
well,
out?
I did expect, to be honest, I did expect to bring him in afterwards because I expected this mission to be sort of finished by now.
You know,
and
never.
So I'd bring him in,
never-
but
yeah, sorry. Yeah, expect. Yeah.
So-
you know how it works. Never.
Let's go.
I'm sure he's
Blame
entertained.
Jewel and his
in the-
analytical thinking.
Entertained.
It's most probably he's just being entertained by this absolute clusterfuck of a show.
You know.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
That's
anyway,
one word for it.
I give everybody. I give everybody a armored Chinese farmer hat.
Fuck no. What am I gonna do with this?
Nope.
Put this shit on.
wear it. It's
I've
a
already-
fucking hat.
Fine, I'll put it on.
I'm taking that.
Yeah, fine. Fine.
I
You
tip my cowboy hat down. I'm not fucking wearing that.
Wear
Whatever.
it.
Let's do.
Oh,
You
I'll
won't.
take it.
Wait, is it like large enough to
It's
impede
armored.
my movements?
No,
No.
it's just an armored hat.
Do you have any ponchos too?
It's just like a.
All right, we're at the site.
Okay, we're
Fuck's
there.
sake.
Yay!
Right, you're there. You're fucking there. Fine. Fuck me. I was gonna be here all night. Fucking seriously. Right, you all fucking disappeared from the screen again, but I don't fucking care. Fine. Okay, so can you please put your characters where you are on the map?
I'm right here.
And basically, so your Uzumagi's there. The left bike's disappeared. You can go over
The left
there
bike is
somewhere.
our truck.
No,
Get rid of the left bike.
It's not
Yeah,
that.
Why don't we get a
that's not-
truck to be the truck?
Well, a truck can be the truck. Now, where is this truck going to be parked? It can move down the side roads. It's fine.
Like
Right
down-
here.
Down here? Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, truck.
So
Don't we have?
We're
like,
gonna
other-
wait till this truck gets here.
Okay, so
So we're looking at taking out the front one like here then?
Hey.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll shut up.
okay, so everybody is in position. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the plan
that's
again?
Sheridan?
fine. Don't go down that path. Sheridan,
Lucky
shut the
and
fuck up.
Where is
Lucky and Sheridan are down here inside the back of the truck, ready to open it. Cade and Uzumaki are at the side, where I'm guessing there's going to be a ladder here, so we have a bigger access to the roof to get a good line of sight of the drones.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so who's going to be shooting at the drones? There's two drones.
I'm gonna be shooting at
Uzumaki
one of them
and
with my on sniper.
One of them with one. Basically, there's one about 20 meters above each of the each of the escort vehicles. Okay.
Cade's rifle can go 25. It's a times 25 sub, so I should be good.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't. It's only 20 meters away. I mean,
And
fuck
I
me.
have three.
You can shoot that with a fucking pistol at that range.
I have
Fuck's
three.
sake.
I have 3 in heavy munitions. So when I roll my D12, what would my modifier be?
+2. Yeah, because 3
And then what attribute does it use?
speed.
Speed.
'Cause-
Well, my speed is at 18.
So we're doing speed.
What? I mean, speed should give you.
Shooting.
Sorry, go ahead.
Speed will give you a bonus. You don't add your speed.
What says that?
Okay, then I won't get a bonus. Let's see.
Fuck
It's
me.
got a plus
Oh no, but
Seriously?
my speed gives me an amount of attacks. So
Seriously, fucking hell. Otherwise, you're going to be fucking. People are never going to miss.
1d12 plus 7. And I'm
Okay.
rolling.
Okay, so
Have we started?
well, somebody's rolling a dice.
As soon as they fire. Oh shit! As soon as they fire, by the way, yeah. I'm gonna assume that
Okay,
the
so-
fucking mines.
Empty. I
So what
can't
will
move
my
my
plus be?
token.
Hang on, one person at a fucking time. Cade, roll
Sorry.
your fucking damage, remembering that is a critical, so you can double it.
Okay.
And what weapon are you using?
I'm using the rifle with AP rounds, and
Okay.
this shall be a what is it? Single shot. Select.
Okay,
Actually,
okay.
no, it's gonna be a yeah, burst. Fuck words.
Okay, burst. Okay, fine. So
15,
roll for
4d12
damage.
times 3, and then times that by 2.
Okay. So 4d 12 times 6, basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Where's the times button? There it is.
Just star.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Just
absolutely
armor piercing, so
blow
it goes through.
Yeah, no, it's you blow it to pieces. You absolutely smash it to pieces. It's fucked up beyond all recognition. So that's the first drone down. Who's taking the shot on the second drone?
I am.
Shoot away, Usamagi.
Okay, so it's a +2 with a 3 heavy munition, level 3 heavy munitions.
Yeah. Plus
And then
your speed will give you what bonus does your speed give you? Hang on. Speed will give you some bonus, won't it?
Perception will.
Oh, sorry, perception.
I've got an 8 perception and an 18 speed.
8 perception won't give you any bonus then.
Movement, armor, yeah. Isn't it? Is that? Yeah, perception would give you. So nope, nothing there. Are there any modifications to the weapon? What are you using? What are you firing?
I'm using an ion sniper rifle.
Doesn't that? I think that has a plus.
It's large.
That should already
Sniper
have a
rifles are
bonus, I
large
think, to hit.
Yeah. So hold on.
Sniper rifles are large munitions, not heavy.
Weapons.
When he says heavy, I think he means. Actually, no.
Wait, which one was it again?
Large munitions include rifles and sniper rifles. Heavy
Alright.
munitions includes miniguns, cannons, and launchers.
Yeah, dude. If you're wait, you got an ion rifle.
That's what you fucking told
Okay,
me to
hold
fucking...
on. Yes, so it's a +5 to hit. Would justify that. It's got a 2-round recharge though, and if you roll a 7 to 12, the system just fucking shuts down.
Huh?
So basically, just roll over a fucking 7. Did you roll over 7? Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Or no, I think is that a natural roll? I don't even fucking know. Who made this game?
You.
That'll be you.
Thanks, guys. What do I mean by that? If I roll, you know what I mean? It says. It does.
I think the roll has to be a natural roll of 7 or more, not.
So it's not an automatic shutdown. But...
I interpret it as you have to do a different roll. Like you roll to shoot and do damage, and then you do that roll to see if it can shoot again. If it has a system shutdown.
Yes, exactly what it's supposed to.
The system shutdown represents a critical hit on the systems, not and when I say a critical hit, you don't have to be particularly good. You You've just got to roll 7 or more on a d12, which is a 50% chance. So it's not actually that challenging. It's unfortunate that Uzumaki didn't. He has hit, so he can roll his normal damage. But he won't have. He didn't knock it out.
It's
with
still
the first shot.
8d12.
Do I see this that Uzumaki kind of didn't
Well,
kill it?
Let him roll his damage
Just-
first.
Let him roll his
Yeah.
damage.
I mean, it's still
No, he killed
fucking
it.
Well,
8d12.
I think it does like full damage.
Well, what does ion weapons do? Isn't that electrical?
Ion on electric.
So
I'm pretty sure
I
that's
shot
electric.
once.
Yeah.
I have an 18 speed. How many actions do I have?
Well, you're. This is just the beginning, right? MC.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
just
we're all-
hang on. Fucking hell. Just do one set of
Some
fucking
ad-
damage at a time.
Some Madonna.
Fuck's sake. No one's gonna get that excited. So 55 damage. Does it have any penetration?
Well, think
It's
of.
an ion, so I think it disrupts.
It's different.
Yeah, it is. Here, hold on. It's like. Remember my what's the fucking rifle I got? It's pretty much the same thing, isn't it?
Oh, electron rifle. Same
Yeah,
as
it's
your
kind
electron
of like that. Just ion is was a different name for it. So
Okay,
ion is
That's
electrical.
fine. Okay, you hit it. You don't take it out. You've got another go. Shoot it again if you want,
Just get-
or do something else. It's up to you.
yeah.
Because you do move a bit quicker than most people.
Jesus. Come-
No.
What is
Hold on,
that?
that was fucked up. That was fucked up. I hit an equal instead of the plus.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, mate. A 2 is a 2.
Didn't roll anything.
So, but that's still 9, and the target number on what's your character level?
5.
Yeah, 9 will be at, which will hit that, won't it? I think that will hit.
I think your hit prob is. What is your hit prob at this point?
It's supposed to be higher. It says 6, but that was at level 1.
Yeah, so that's fine. So you've hit it. Well done. You've hit it. Roll for your normal damage. That was a bit shit. 4. Okay, it's still there. It's still hanging on for dear life. But you think another shot will kill it?
Yep.
You're gonna roll 12 this time. So I feel it.
Of course he is. Of course he is. It doesn't matter.
Right.
He'll roll 5 or more. He'll roll more. Yeah, there you go. There's your 9. Takes it out. So you hit it with the third shot, and it shorts out. And unlike the previous one, where you shot it to basically blew it to smithereens, this one it just stops in midair and lands, just drops out of the sky and lands directly on this thing. Which it's not a big drone, so it's not going to do any damage, serious damage to the vehicle. So, both drones are out. Next step.
Mines go off and program is launched. Who do you want? to
Okay,
roll with?
so well, you most likely launch the program after the mines. So the mines will require some control because these vehicles are moving. So I'm going to make you make a roll. So
What do you want me to roll?
It'll be under drone control. Are you controlling these manually or in your head? Or are they pre-programmed or what?
I'd say I'd probably pre-program. I'd like highlight the targets as they're rolling into view, you know, doot doot doot, and then the drones will fucking fly under them and blow up or whatever. We'll just say they're explosive ion mine drones. Oh fuck yeah, I like that. I'm writing that down.
Okay.
Ion mine drones.
So
We were talking
about
about
this?
magnetic like clamps, but I feel like that would require a launcher or something. You know?
This is almost like the idea that I brought up of putting grenades in drones.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, the drone could quite literally just when it gets close enough, can just activate the magnetic
Yeah.
clamp. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
not
That's it.
rocket
Whatever.
science.
Whatever's cool. Iron
That's
mine
fine.
drone with magnetic clamps. I just gotta,
So I'm gonna make you make a roll. Programming wise, it's gonna be intelligence really, because you're trying to program. So make an intelligence roll. It's not massively complex, but if you roll a 1, things will go wrong basically.
Do you want me to roll just one, or you want me to roll for each drone?
No, just 1 for across the board.
It's not a 1.
This is fucking shit. Though.
Wait, what's my luck? Didn't I raise that? Can I re-roll? No, not yet. It wasn't a 1.
I will ask you to make a luck roll though.
Okay, that's fine. My luck is fucking 11 right now.
Unless you roll a 1.
Oh my god, it's close. It's not a 1.
Okay, so
Fuck.
so the drones program pretty much do what the program says. They go underneath, clamp to the vehicle, and they blow. And the vehicles are all effectively immobilized. You will notice though that those explosions weren't anywhere near as effective as they could have been. As
Fuck.
in, perhaps they misfired. Perhaps some of them clamped onto the wrong areas. You don't know.
Perhaps somebody sold us
They've been
almost
disabled,
guts.
but
We gotta move, and we gotta move quick. I'm gonna go over comms. Wait, does everyone have internal comms? External? Tell me everyone has
Yes,
internal
we
comms.
should, we should have internal comms.
Well, we do. Cade has
Okay,
an internal, right?
Yep, we all
Yeah,
do.
we
Lucky
all
does.
do. I think.
Okay. Lucky,
Okay,
do you have
so-
internal?
So the jammer, you activate the jamming, so it jams all thing. Now,
Yep.
I'm going to presume it won't affect passing vehicles, because, like you said,
Yeah.
not everybody has a window. They rely on. So I'm going to presume I'm going to let that one ride, and then these vehicles are going to continue to drive by.
And then the middle
oh.
truck should be right here, correct?
Well, the middle truck, you can blow it wherever you want. So if you want the middle truck here, then that's
Yeah.
where the middle truck will be, and I will move the 2.
Bass drop. Boom. Smoke goes off too.
No. Okay. Where's the smoke coming from? Are people throwing grenades or what?
Yeah, I didn't program fucking drones, so I'm gonna assume I gave a couple people stuff, and yeah, they're fucking.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody who wants to throw a grenade, make a roll.
Let's just all roll. What are we doing? Straight D12.
What-
I don't
what
care.
roll?
Just
roll
rolling
a D12.
rolling a grenade.
It's not a 1. Yeah, we're tossing smoke grenades everywhere.
Yes,
Everyone,
just-
Sheridan, everyone's got fucking smoke grenades. Because we're masking the area. It's going fucking black, dark. I don't know, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, it was almost a 1.
You did what?
But
what
it's
was it?
fine.
Yeah, it's a couple of
was not bad, it was a
10s,
10, so-
7. That's who
That's
didn't
fine.
roll?
So
Oh yeah.
yeah, using Margie's
Yeah,
just a bit crap, but it's fine.
Smoke out.
Okay, so smoke is now. It's not going to be. Everyone's thrown. It's going to take a while or a few turns to get to full opacity, so to speak, but it is definitely there. What the fuck was that? Stop it.
Sorry.
That's not smoke.
Sorry.
So Cade's gonna get down.
Excited.
He's going to back up, go into the truck. He's gonna back it up to about right here. Then he's gonna pat the back for Sheridan and Lucky to get out and open up.
Okay, so Sarah and Lucky, I presume you're getting out, yes?
Don't we have a lev thing?
Well, yes, there is there is the lev equivalent of a pallet truck. Yes, that's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm getting out.
And then I'm assuming Uzumaki got down too.
Oh. While they're going into position, I'd like to do the following, if I could. I'm gonna look at Tracy and be like, cover us. I'm going to jump off the side of the building and head this way. I need to move my guy
Sorry.
to the front.
Are
So
you gonna jelly him?
I'm going to
Sorry.
fucking put the grenade on their window. Yep. I'm jumping onto their hood. Wait, is it a window or is it like armored? Like
whoa.
What?
Are you on the roof?
Oh yeah.
Okay, if you jump, that's a long way down.
Uh-huh.
There was a ladder.
No, I don't give a shit about the ladder. You see Prism literally look back at Tracy and be like, I got this, and jump off the fucking roof.
Tracy does like an eye roll and a sigh, like, oh my god.
And I'm going to land
Okay.
right here because I have
get
my
him off.
levitation pack that I put into my armor. So like Iron Man, I drop onto the hood, I fucking pull out the grenade and put it looking at these idiots if I can see them and be like, get out now or you die.
Okay. What type of grenade is it?
It's a fake grenade. It's not really a grenade. It's just something to attach
But-
to make it look like.
It's probably an HV grenade.
Hold on. What do I have for grenades? It's going to be like another, I don't know. Fucking, what do I have?
It's a landmine.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah. It's another fucking. It's a landmine. I'm gonna attach it to the
Okay.
windscreen.
Okay, so you attach it to the windscreen. That's fundamentally your action, I presume. Yes.
That's
On
fine.
the,
Yep, that's just
Yeah,
while they
okay.
back
those-
up and they knock and they get out, I'm fucking looking at Tracy. I'm jumping off the building.
They have not fucking acted yet.
Okay, that's fine. But I will be doing
Dingo's
that
come open up the back.
in turn, whatever.
Okay, so that's fine. So you're opening the back, using Margie standing there. Cade is driving, and that's fine. Lucky, are you there? You there? Where are you?
Yes, I am here, but now comes the issue. I can't move my token.
Which is your token? This top one.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Can you move? Can you move either of those?
Nope.
Okay. Take your go to your character sheet and drag it. Click it, hold, and drag it onto the map. You should then be able to move it about.
No.
Can you move it?
Nope.
Hold on. I'll MC. You want me to take care of that?
Yeah. See if you can.
Okay.
'cause-
Yeah. I got to go back. I'm rejoining as a GM just for a second, so I'll fix that. So continue if you want. Lucky, you will be able to move your token in 1 minute.
I'm going to move you down to where the rest is for the moment. So,
All right. Thank you.
so Lucky, what else are you doing? What else do you want to do? Because you can move down there and you've got an action because everyone else has had an action.
Let me see what can I actually do. All right. So yeah. I'm just gonna start looking at opening the truck. Yeah.
He's gonna
Okay,
start
so
loading.
You won't start loading yet because the back of the truck is not open. Right, because they had the bad
No, no,
guys have
I'm-
not
I'm
acted
gonna-
yet.
No, our truck. I'm gonna open our truck
So you're
and
gonna
get
be there?
all the equipment ready. Yeah.
Right, okay, so you're going to be there. That's
I,
fine.
d- I
Okay,
don't have anything else to do right now. Yeah.
okay, that's fine. So,
Lucky, try to
okay,
move you
so
now.
the smoke. Can you move?
No, you can't. Hold on 1 second.
God's sake, man. Seriously?
Sorry. Okay.
Whispering.
I don't know. Fucking try it now, dude. Because I didn't want people to fucking hear it. Pull a fucking new one in. And if it doesn't work, then there you go. Hold on. Oh fuck. Why am I on this map? I'm not even on the right map. Can you move it?
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
There you go.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Good. I'm
Okay,
coming
you're
back.
there.
Great.
Good work.
See you in a minute.
Okay, cool. That's fine. So,
Okay.
everybody has had their action, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
I
So,
believe so.
Sheridan did.
that's don't know. Where
I'm just going to be
Sheridan
doing the same thing Lucky's doing.
Okay.
Just making sure the truck's ready.
So where's your character on the map? He's not on the map, is he? Can you drag your character on the map and put down where he's going to be?
There.
Sheridan's right there. No?
Is that Sheridan? I thought Sheridan was.
Yeah. No, there's Sheridan. Well,
Right,
now he's
in
got
his
multiple.
armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucky,
fine.
Sheridan,
Okay,
you got everyone.
Okay, so you're all waiting. Okay, now I want everybody, because that was the surprise round. I want everybody to make an initiative roll. Now,
Oh,
so, all the bad guys are going to have 1 dice roll, so they're going on that number.
Yeah.
Are we sure they're the bad guy?
Does what adjusters is there
Do I
for
get a
initiative?
point over? They would be going off of your reaction adjust from your speed.
Yeah, it's going
Okay,
on
thank
your
you.
Oh, bloody hell, use some muggies quick.
Fucking Android.
Wait,
Right,
how does Uzumaki only have a +4 to the speed?
What was it, 18?
Oh,
because it's an initiative roll, not a.
I know,
stat
but
roll.
I thought Uzumaki doesn't he have 18 speed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that doesn't. That
It makes it a +5.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It's fine. You're going
It's-
first. It's fine. Uzumaki,
18.
what are you doing? You're going first.
Okay, I'm gonna quick glance at the back of this truck. Does it like a 2-door open, a single door open?
It's 2-door open.
I'm gonna take my
Yeah.
fusion blade and run it right down the middle of the fucking one hand.
Okay.
One blade only though. I'm gonna
Okay,
take one
roll-
blade in both my hands.
Roll. You will need to roll to hit. It's a relatively simple roll, but you will still need to hit. So make a roll. Why are you rolling 2 dice?
I don't know why it rolled 2 dice. Oh, it rolls my double attack for each turn automatically. Okay, so I'll just do the first one.
Well, it's fine. It's the first one. Okay, so you draw the first blade down. It does. It's not. You can't just draw it down. It's going to take a while to cut through. So you'll just have to spend a turn sawing away, because bizarrely it does seem to be quite resistant, as if they thought somebody might actually try and do this. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? That's outrageous.
Wow, what a coincidence.
What a shock. It's like other people might be using the same weapon to do exactly the same thing.
Yeah, too bad you didn't. Did we try to hack it? We should have tried that, huh?
No, it's not even that. It's
I have
that
an idea.
I'm pretty sure they've seen me cut through the lock
I could have
at
tried to hack
Gentech
it
the
on my
first time.
Do we? Sorry,
So
hold.
next up is either Cade or Prism. I'll let you argue it out. I don't care
Can
who
you
goes.
put the turn order up for
So
us?
I can't use my other turns
I
to
don't know whether-
chop through this.
Left side. It
paper,
says turn
scissors
order.
over audio.
Kate, how fast are you, motherfucker?
I'm 6. You can go first.
Yeah, I'm a little quicker. Actually,
Bizarrely,
I'm 8.
not everybody's on this.
That's
I don't
weird.
know why.
Huh.
No, it's because people didn't select their characters. I've got a feeling.
Oh, yeah, probably.
You need to select your characters and then press initiative.
There
I
should
will
be a
need to
button.
You can
add.
manually input it, I believe.
Actually, Lucky.
Yep.
If you right click on your token, there's an add turn. They can click and you can manually input the value rolled.
There you go. Look at that. I'm trying to intimidate these guys. Wait, is there a windscreen or is it like what I was saying where there's like it's armored? So
It's blacked out. It could be a
Yeah.
windscreen.
All right, I'm
know.
gonna assume there's somebody in there, and I'm gonna fucking act like that as I plant the mine on there. I bring out my NPR. Get out if you want to live, or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
You probably can't even hear me, but
Your face mask comes out with a Uzumaki voice. Get out if you want to leave.
Get out if you want to leave.
No.
Anyways,
What do you
so
want to roll?
that's fine.
Do you want me to roll anything?
Well,
Do you have any actually, make a charisma-based roll.
I got a charisma. I can do that. What is my charisma? My charisma for Prism is pretty good. I gotta raise that a little bit. Oh, it's not a 1. That's traveled. Infiltration? No, black market, hacking, drinking.
Okay, let's just see whether they're intimidated by that.
I
There
mean,
will of course be a modifier for the
bullshit
the
that just
clamp
what
on the
happened.
fine.
God, that would be great.
the-
See? Yes.
Okay. What? They seem to be a bit, and you can see they're not attacking or doing this, but you can see they've undone their safety belts, but they haven't. They've. You can see they seem to be moving towards.
Can I
make a perception roll, Prism?
I don't think I even need a perception roll to tell you what I was about to do. I'm just all right. Hold on. Let's do perception.
Okay, go on.
No, wait.
It's all right. No.
My perception's
It's fine, don't
12
worry.
now, so.
Okay.
Yeah, let's roll perception, anyways. How about that? Let's see what happens.
That's all right. Okay. That you could definitely see movement, even though the glass is quite heavily tinted. You can definitely see movement on the other side. What else do you get? What's your
I was gonna put a burst of MPR fire through the fucking window.
Okay.
But
You just stuck a mine to?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't.
Well, if you want to shoot, just roll to hit. I'm not. It's not going to move. It's
Alright.
not going to try and
What do
deflect
I have for?
itself. So
I do have black light, and all right. So can I use my black light and my fucking inro to see what's going on inside?
I've just been waiting for that to come
Yeah,
out. I didn't
yeah.
want to say anything over
I
the
was
table,
like,
though.
yeah, I was like, you know what? I've got black light. I want to use it because
Well,
even
like
if
I
their
said, you
windows
can see-
armored, well, I want to see what they're like reaching for, basically.
you can see they've both removed their safety belts. They both seem to be moving. As he's moving away though, you can see he is trying to press a button
I'm
on
shooting
the
him.
Okay, roll to hit.
I'm gonna do a single round.
That
Huh?
back. Might have been the button. Open up the back.
Could have been. Could have been the door release. It could be a lot of things. I'm gonna assume as Prism he's gonna like there's some emergency backup thing. He's gonna fucking nope. I'm taking him out. Well, you're fine.
I
Hold on.
have another thing that I thought of that it might be.
Hold on.
It doesn't matter. He's firing. He's irrelevant.
Firing.
Prism, roll to hit.
Prism's using his intuition, which could be wrong. Fucking hold on. Where are my pluses for this fucking? Why do I always lose the pluses for this goddamn thing? Give me a second, because I've used the electron rifle so often. That's what I have everywhere. Meanwhile, the NPR. Oh, there it is. High tier +1, so plus fucking 4.
Cage, while he's shooting out the windows, what are you doing?
It's not a 1.
Currently, Cade is. He's got the engine running, ready to go as soon as everyone. He is
Okay.
Ready. He is preparing himself to fucking floor it.
Okay.
I also need to put Tracy in this fucking thing.
Well, Tracy can get down, do what she wants.
Tracy
You can
goes to
do-
the UTV, which is, I'm guessing, right here.
Well, no, the UTV will have to be in front of yours because this is going the other way.
Oh, well
This is
then,
traffic going
right
the other
there
way.
for the UTV. He's already in position with the UTV, ready to go as soon as Prism and everyone loads and. Actually, scratch that. She's on Overwatch.
I was gonna say, wasn't
In
she?
case, well, the smoke they can't really see, so no, she's a UTV.
I mean, I got drones out, but still, I feel like whatever. It's fine.
Right, there you go. So she can be in the UTV just there. Okay. So So you to roll for your damage because it's got to go through the armored glass first.
Well, it blows through armor up to level fucking 6. Just remember
Yeah,
that.
no, that's fine.
One,
But it's
two,
still
12.
it's not armor. It's the interposing object.
Yep, that's fine. Oh, that's pretty low. Is that the right damage? Yeah, that is. I think. Wait. Yeah, that's it. 1d12 times 20.
Okay, it blows out the window, but it won't.
Whoa.
Fucking hell! What
You
happened
okay?
there?
Everyone okay?
No. I stubbed my
What
toe.
happened?
Jesus. Who window
I thought
blew
it
out?
fucking-
Jesus.
I thought you'd fucking done something serious with that scream.
Holy shit.
No, that wasn't me. I was fucking with you guys.
Fuck quit. Seriously. Okay, so you blow out the window. The
Can I-
dude is, his hand was obviously on control. He's brought his hands up because he's now covered in glass. Okay,
Don't
so that's his.
Fucking move. Yeah. I think I get. How many actions? I think I have 3. Hold on. Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me look at this.
Who's come and gone?
Discord. Thank you. Hold on, sorry. Speed plus no. Okay, so that's it. I got 2 actions. Stop. Who started that? It's not my fault. Okay, that's it for me. Because my first action. Well, that's it, right?
Okay.
2. Okay.
Yes. So
Yep.
10. Cade's sorted himself out. That just leaves Lucky next. Lucky, what are you doing?
So, okay, so Uzumagi's currently cutting through the door, right?
Yes. He's using multiple actions, using all his actions to saw through the door.
I want to see if I can hack it open before he cuts through it.
No, because he's at the moment soaring through the controls. So at the moment it's
okay,
deadlocked.
he's sawing through the controls.
He's soaring
Okay.
through the controls. Yes. So no. Do something else.
What the? I can't exactly hold an action until my next turn or anything. Frick.
You can hold a reaction.
Yeah, I'll hold a reaction. And,
I think it can also help. Wait, wouldn't he be able to help Uzumaki?
How?
Yeah, that's
Like
not
hanging on his arms.
Fuck off.
That it wouldn't work, bro.
No, stop it. Jesus.
I bring out a little fusion knife and I start cutting from the other side.
Fucking seriously. Whatever.
That's hilarious.
That's fucking.
You got this fuck off great big blade. You're sawing your way through, and he pulls out a little knife and goes underneath. You're like, Uzumagi, you should be insulted, really.
He's like, he doesn't stop, but he looks down and he says, "What the hell are you doing?"
Anyway,
I'm trying to
that's
help.
his turn.
Okay.
So the bad guys now. Okay. So the 2 bad guys in here go in the middle ship. Just put their hands up and go. Well, we're locked in because you've iron blasted us. So what the fuck do you want us to do? We can't unlock the back because the vehicle's out.
I'm gonna
Find out what button they were about to push.
Look, you shut up! It's not your turn.
What
Shut
what
up,
was that? What was that button you're gonna push? This is an Android.
It's not your fucking turn. So they've put their hands up. You don't know what's happening in either one of these at the moment, but something is happening because you can hear it. I won't even make you roll. I'll just say you know that there's something happening in these 2. Right. Okay, that's fine. So that's that. That just leaves Sheridan. you want to get out a little knife as well and start?
No, I actually have a good idea. I'm gonna look for. Is there a tow cable?
Sorry, what? A tow cable?
Fuck, we should have thought of that.
What's tow? Yeah, there's a tow cable in the back. If you want a tow cable. Actually, no,
I'm gonna
be
go
all-
like I'm gonna go Plan B, and I want to hook the tow cable from our truck to the back of the other truck.
Right,
Not
because you
gonna lie,
didn't
it's fucking
specify, and as a result, that in fact tow bars are safer than tow cables. You're going to have a tow bar.
I like that.
Oh,
'Cause
are we worried
tow
about
bars are
safety
safe.
now?
Well,
At this point,
it comes
in the campaign.
this comes with standard equipment. Okay, they don't go. Oh, these guys aren't worried with safety. I'm going to take this tow bar out and replace it with a tow cable. It comes as standard. Fucking suck it up. Stop crying. No one cares. So you can. It will. I will say. Well, okay. You do realise that the tow bars and cables require a towing point, and each vehicle has its own towing point.
Can I just do an intelligence roll and hook it onto? Well, we'll see.
You can try and hack it to. You can try. Right. So make an make an intelligence roll. You can maybe try to attach it to the chassis if you wish, but make intelligence roll to see if you. Well, you're not stupid, so you grab it. Go. I'll see. Can I? So you think you've attached it to the? Because there's no tow bar on this. So you think you've done what you can to attach it to the. Because it's got one of those extendable bars. So at the moment, the bar is stretched from there to the back of this. Well, this corner, really. Okay. So you've attached the tow cable with the tow bar. Win. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, so we're going back to the top of the round. Usamagi, because you had multiple actions last turn and you spent all turn soaring away with help from your little knifey friend at the bottom.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said because you had multiple actions last turn, and you had your little friend helping underneath.
So I managed to cut through it.
You have got through the back of the.
I'm gonna pry the doors open.
Okay, but before you see cases of stuff. You pry the door open. I will say it's one action to pry the door open.
All right. Do I have enough actions to like start pulling boxes down?
Yeah, I'll say it's one action. Well, because they've got everything open. I'll say it's one action to take a box and put it in, but someone else is gonna, because you're not using like a lev thing.
Okay. I'm gonna start pulling them onto the lev.
You can basically just push it in as far as you can and just keep pushing it towards the back. Okay, so I will say that you. Hang on. Hang on. It's not your fucking turn. Fuck's sake.
I have a prepared reaction.
I don't fucking care.
I just want to say that deserves a luck roll.
What luck roll?
Talking over the table.
Just whatever. Use the muggy. So you start taking the cases and lifting them into the next. Right. Who's next? Next would be. Yes, that's Prism. Well, unless Cade wants to go first this time.
Well, look, Cade. Yeah. No. What? Yeah, go.
No, because he's going to drive away. What do you want to do? Drive away? No, I don't think you want him to drive away. So you can go first. His prepared action is to get the fuck out of Dodge.
We're not even loaded yet, dude. You gotta fucking hang on. Hold your horses. I'm looking at these two guys in
That's
front
what
of me.
Plan B's for.
Plan B pizza. Anyway, so you're looking at these two guys. They have their hands in the air. They can't get out because you've effectively locked them in.
Guess what? You can get out through the windscreen, motherfuckers. I'm gonna take a step
Okay.
back on the hood and fucking have them fucking get out. Meanwhile, I want to keep an eye on my drones, or actually, what these other fucking two vehicles are doing.
Okay, so your drones are watching the other two vehicles, yes?
Yeah, remember, I got a fleet of drones. They're fucking everywhere.
That's fine. But technically, you didn't say you were releasing them. But I'll let that go,
Okay.
and I'll say you can send a couple on each just to keep an eye on the vehicle from the front and from the back. All right?
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
That's fine. Are you doing anything else?
Just on over watching these guys and having them get out of the vehicle and telling them to strip. No. Do we want the armor? Wait, do we want this armor?
I did mention how I wanted the armor.
I'm gonna be like, out of the vehicle and fucking drop all your shit now, all of it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll something.
Okay, so they get out of the vehicle, and they start to take off their armor and the like. It's going to take a while because it's armor.
That's
But
fine.
anyway, that's fine. They start doing it. So next, that would be Lucky. Lucky, what you doing?
I was gonna say something
I'm
to
using-
Prism. Shit.
Well,
On my
it's
turn.
your turn. You fucking go, mate.
I'm gonna tell Prism over the comms. Make one of them step on the landmine so they can't move.
What is going on now?
There's no
Jesus.
landmine.
I thought there was.
They've used no. They used the iron mines, not landmines.
Yeah, mine. You step on it, which means
No,
it.
because it
Oh.
it
we
flew
used
on
it.
and clamped itself to the vehicle and then exploded.
I
Right.
think Prism had another one.
No. Well, if he hasn't deployed it yet.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
what
what
we
I'm
need to
saying.
be more worried about is what the people are gonna do. The cars are disabled, I think.
Yes. The two cars, all the vehicles are disabled. So, can you all use Margie, Seradin? Yeah, make perception checks, please. Seradin, you're going to have it a bit harder. Actually, no, you're not. No, it's fine. Oh, Seradin is... Why have you rolled fucking...
Are you blind? Blind.
Seradin's fucking
Yeah.
blind. He's a bit distracted. Use the Margie. Make a perception roll. Come on. Have we lost him? Oh, here he comes.
We're gonna die.
Also blind.
10.
At least we'll be oblivious to it.
Who? For fuck's sake. Okay, whatever is happening, you don't fucking see it. Fuck.
He said 10. I think that was he forgot his plus.
Use the Margie. Yeah. Well, hang on. He's got a +8. Where's he got a +8 from?
I don't know.
No. Okay.
He said 10.
He has robot eyes, I think.
Oh right. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
But I think he only has tier 4, which is a plus.
Prism, you'd also need to make a roll. I also want you to make a roll.
Roger that. 1 second. I hope.
12, 12, 12.
Oh, gee.
Okay. So, Seradin, you're fucking distracted by something.
He's
Drifted
also
off into
loading.
space. He's fucking well distracted. Uzumagi, I'm sorry, you rolled a 2. He's not paying attention. He's distracted by moving stuff about. because Prism is not a fish at the precise moment, you look down out of the smoke and you see a civilian with his phone out and he's videoing the lot.
Yep, I'm gonna fucking float. Actually, it's not my turn. Never mind.
Isn't there smoke everywhere?
You
Yes,
walk
there
through-
are, but
Oh, fucker.
people, right? Okay, use a muggy. When shit happens on the street, what are people these days? What's the first thing people do?
I would. Can I do a?
Start videotaping
Wait,
shit?
I thought this is something that
Hey,
Reach
I wanna
for their
bring up.
phones and they start fucking videoing it. Even if they can't see through the smoke, some shit has happened, and they're like, "Fuck, shit is happening."
well, that's why I
hey,
previously mentioned in planning we should use capsaicin smoke to
Well,
better
wait.
disperse
Yes,
a crowd.
does the blackout on the programs disable their fucking phones or their comms, or no?
How far does the blackout go?
You know what? I don't think it specifies in the book. Hold on.
Okay, then no, because I'll say it's short range.
All right. Do I get an action because I see this or no?
No. You've
Okay.
had your action, fucker. You've had your multiple actions. Actually, how many actions do you get a turn?
I just get 2.
Okay, yeah, you've used those two. So use a Margie's sword and three.
I'm not a fucking android.
Okay, so the bad guys. Well, the bad guys.
Camera.
So the bad guys get
Wait,
out.
wasn't-
Where do you want them to stand? Here? Or there?
Right in front of the guy filming.
You
Make a
want them to stand-
message.
So there. So you want them to stand in there?
Yeah, like between wherever the guy is. Yeah, that's a good idea. Between him and the guy filming, and I'm gonna have them strip everything. Uh huh.
Let me just grab 2 people.
Off topic. Sheridan, stop talking over the table.
As you say, over the table.
Yeah, because you keep doing it.
Hey, if we were at a table, oh my god, think about it. If we were at a table, how much shit would? Never mind.
I would have fucking killed you all by now.
So
gone
something that
fucking
I've learned.
postal and murdered you all. I'd have gone fucking postal.
When you
and
put
murdered
people
you all by
around
now.
a table with their
No,
stuff on it,
You would not.
we usually end
'cause
up
I
messing
would've-
with it.
I would have given you food.
Okay, then that would have placated me. That would have been fine. As long as it's nice food,
Yeah,
that's fine.
I would have bribed you with food. Yeah.
Uh huh.
So,
Hot Cheetos.
I said nice food.
I mean, I got 3 bags of hot Cheetos that I
Oh,
could bribe
God.
you with.
No, I don't want fucking
No.
Cheetos.
Want some
You
nice,
fucking
some fish
I mean,
and
I
chips.
make
cheap-ass
a-
motherfuckers.
I make a mean butternut soup with some fresh cream. Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's all right, but I was thinking more like junk food. I was thinking some like tasty junk food.
Oh yeah. Obviously junk food. Yeah.
Pizza, tacos, fish
Not
and chips.
fucking Cheetos. Fucking seriously cheap ass motherfuckers. So these two troopers here and here, they are getting out. They've got out and they are now stripping down to their underwear.
Good.
Okay, so it is at this point. All the
Wait.
doors on this vehicle
Fuck.
and all the doors on this vehicle fly open, as if opened like by pressing some emergency thing,
Huh.
and the troops jump out. On each side.
Does this happen before my turn?
Reaction: spinning vertical tornado, fucking head chopping off.
It's not your fucking turn. Right, Lucky. Actually, I thought. Right, fair enough. Lucky, you can go first. I'll let you go first. Then that's fine. So you don't.
Okay.
That hasn't happened yet. So I presume you're going to be loading.
Yes, just loading. So I have 3 actions,
So
and
you
I'll
can-
use all 3 of them for loading.
Okay, that's fine. So. Okay, so it's at this point, the troopers get out and they examine the situation because they're not just opening fire, because that would be bad in a place full of civilians. And, you know, they are corpos. but they do not want to cause some serious issue. Right. So their action is just to look and to absorb the situations. You see this trooper, and this trooper. They call to these civilians whilst they're looking around. They call to the civilians to get back, to get away, because they're being attacked by some violent criminals, and they don't want the civilians to get hurt.
By the same criminal.
Are we the bad guys?
Yes, you are the bad guys. You are the
We are?
baddies. You are the baddies. Look, as
Depends.
far
I
as the
thought we
general public, are concerned, yes.
Remember, everyone in
You're the
these
bad
mega,
guys.
in these mega cities, it's undying loyalty to the corporation that controls it. So yeah, we are
Yeah,
we are the
that's kind of-
resistance.
Yeah.
We are the
baddies.
resistance. We're the rebellion.
Viva la resistance. Anyway, so Saradin, you have seen Trooper get out. He looks at you and looks around. Yeah, so he looks around first, then looks at you, and is just looking at you, and that's his action. Because
You know,
they don't want to act rashly. They just want to,
I know we're not supposed to do over the table because I frown on that and I fucking penalize people for doing that. But you know what? This brings us back to a few sessions ago when I lost my shit as Prism. And I'm like, yeah, we should just kill everyone because if you're not with us, you are against us. Like, fuck them. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's it. Goodbye.
Right. So back to the top of the round. Uzumaki, what would you like to do? You are at the moment loading the vehicle. I will say you have returned to your spot. You're about to grab another one. Then you see these guys get out. So in your actions, what are you doing?
I'm gonna open my jacket and reach one hand in and pull out a thermal detonator.
No! Wrong world.
And say, while you're watching, you can take off all of your armor and drop your weapons.
Right. Okay. So that's what else are you doing? Because are you going to hold the rest of your?
I'm pulling stuff out and putting it on the grab loader.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so you've got a grenade in one hand, and you're moving it off with the other. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
really
So
I'm sure we don't want any civilian casualties, correct?
yeah. Okay.
Because
that's
we're
fine.
good at doing that.
So that's. Are you? I presume you want to delay the rest of your actions until they've had a chance to react. Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna just be unloading one hand, holding the grenade, and waiting for him to.
Okay.
Do something
That's
stupid.
fine. So, Uzumari's done. Cade, I presume you're just sitting in the vehicle waiting to go.
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking
Battle Doll will also be doing the same. I'm going to call her Baby Doll from now on because that's cooler.
I think Baby Doll, after she heard him get out, will move over to the side to here.
Whoa. Sorry. Well, Purback, can she? Right, hearing movement is not enough to justify her knowing the guards have got out. She can't see that.
But I'm pretty sure we're all on comms and hearing Uzumaki say.
Okay, that's not enough because that does not mean that just means that he has sinned someone. That does not mean
Don't
that
try anything.
Yeah, that's not enough to indicate that there are more bad guys.
You know, if you kept her on Overwatch, I mean,
Yeah, if you kept her on
Yeah.
Overwatch, you could have
like
done
she
that
was supposed to be
legitimately,
doing.
Okay, so Kate,
I'm taking credits from you.
She's gonna go back to doing Overwatch.
Baby Doll can in fact go back and see what's going on. I will allow that. How many actions does she have?
all the actions.
What's her speed? Her speed is
I think it's 8.
10. Oh. God damn it. No.
Wait, what tier did he?
Give me a second. I'm looking. Speed of 10. She has 3 actions and movement of 5. So
1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
4,
3,
5.
4,
It
5.
won't- Okay, so the second action, you can look around. You can get to the corner, have a look around. You will see
Yeah.
the additional guards got out. You have a third action to do something if you wish to.
She's gonna bring out the C31LR and take aim. She's not gonna do anything yet. She's gonna. It's a reaction, so put a pause on it and have it aimed, but not do anything
Okay.
yet.
Okay, that's fine. So,
Yeah, I forgot about that. I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have moved her
right,
like a while
that's
back,
fine.
but she was already.
That's fine. So Cade's still waiting. Baby doll is still there. Prism, what are you
Uh-huh.
doing? What are you doing, Prism?
I'm on the ground. These guys are. Well, I'm right there. These guys are in front of me, right? Do these guys look like
yeah.
they're about to open fire, basically?
You can't tell. They definitely have their guns in their hands, but they haven't. They've just looked around,
All right, I'd like
and
to
they
step
just
closer to this guy
ascertaining-
with my fucking MPR, hold it against him, yell at these two, put your weapons down and on the ground and you won't be hurt. In an authoritative, yeah, I'm good.
make a charisma roll, please.
And hopefully, I need more speed.
Do you have anything? Do you have any leadership-based skills or intimidation-based
You know what?
skills?
We need. I do. I've got. But didn't we add some new skills for this, which I don't have? I got infiltration.
Okay.
Speech.
Would
Speech
you
would be
like
good. What?
Speech would be good.
Yeah, speech. But I don't have that. So would I like to?
So you will need to make a charisma roll -4. Actually,
Okay.
no, because you don't need a -4 because you do have a gun to the guy's head. So we'll counter that. You can just make a straight charisma roll.
Okay. So as long as my charisma's pretty good. As long as I don't roll one, yeah. I mean, could be worse. I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Wasn't it the same as your charisma roll?
What?
Let's just.
I'm
make
pretty
it-
sure it's the same one.
You know what?
let's-
Yeah.
Deducted 40,000 credits now. Jackass.
They're going to make a bravery roll.
That's fine, and they're probably gonna beat it. Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah. Right.
Uh,
They haven't reacted yet, so I presume you want to hold any remaining actions until they react. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So, Lucky bro, what you doing, bruv? Gangster.
Gang, gang.
Gang.
Just using the rest of my 3 actions for loading.
Okay. So you load some more. That's fine. Okay.
Are
So
you keeping count of how many boxes we have in the truck now?
A lot, hopefully.
you don't know. You have There are plenty of boxes to go, mate. This is.
I know.
big
I'm
vehicle.
just
It's
asking
been
if you are.
7 actions of moving boxes. 7
Just
actions.
come on, ching, ching, ching. Keep it going.
Okay, so it's now time for the bad guys to react.
Oh, God, this is.
Right, these two have made a bravery roll and they level their guns at you and they say, let our troops go and we won't fire.
Talking to me?
Now, well, these two, this one moves to here.
Mm-hmm.
This one stands exactly where he is. They both level guns at you and they say, because he's going to use the back of the van for cover. Let the troops go, and we won't open fire.
That sounds
Don't
like
do
a
anything
plan.
yet. Don't do anything yet. Right, these guys. So they're up there. They're nothing to do with this at the moment.
I need intimidation.
They don't know what's going on down
Shit.
here. But they do see you lot stealing. Obviously stealing. And it's their job to stop you from stealing. So they open fire.
Yeah. Shit. Here we go, guys.
Reaction: I throw the HV at one of them.
Okay, so I will give you your reaction, and don't even fucking go there, Seradin. You are fucking slow. You are so slow, a snail beats you because you're on -1. And at least the snail, the lowest the snail could be.
I mean,
is
I
0.
haven't been doing anything. I've just been standing here, readying and actually waiting for something to happen.
Yes, but there are people around you who are doing stuff. These guys are looting.
You could be helping me load.
You could be.
Yeah.
I know. I was keeping my eye on these guys here because I
That's what
was
you're supposed to
waiting
be doing,
to
is
do
helping
something
load.
about them.
Anyway.
You were so adamant that you're not a strong person.
Well, that's why you've got the lev lift thing. You don't need to be strong. You can just push them onto the lev lift thing,
Who
and
needs-
and then push it across.
Yeah.
Who needs strength when you're
Anyway.
so pretty?
Anyway, that's fine. So you rolled it. You hit him. How big is the blast area on this grenade?
It's just a stun grenade. I roll it between his legs, just a little bit past him. So
Okay,
it keeps me out of it.
that doesn't answer my question. How big is the blast?
How big is
on
a
this
stun
grenade?
grenade radius? Isn't it like?
I think they're just 5
I didn't
meters.
ask how big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
Or is it a meter?
Sorry, pulling it up because hold on. What'd you use?
Stun grenade.
Stun 4 meter area 4 meter area. So that's 2 meters from where it goes off.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be 2 meters. So yeah, okay, that's fine. There's nothing around him. There's nothing around him. So it goes off. What do I need to resist this with?
It should
Bravery.
be bravery. Hold on. Stun grenade.
Are you
is-
gonna cower?
What?
Are you gonna cower when the stun grenade rolls to your feet?
So,
No.
4d12 times 4 damage. Remember, it's stun, so it's going to go 4d12 times 4 damage divided by armor level goes to his health, and then see if he can resist the fucking shock. Unless he's got shock resistance.
Is that live?
Is it live? We are live.
Um.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Was that your mom or your sister? Or your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm his sister.
That was my dad.
Nice. Wait, what? The fuck?
She's far too clever for you, mate. Far too clever.
Oh, that's
Right.
good. All right, what are we doing? Yeah, so 4 meters damage. So yeah, remember stun damage is damage divided by armor level goes to health, and then see if endurance can fucking keep him up. So
4d12 times 4.
yeah, isn't that what I fucking Jesus Christ, guys, I can't. 4d12. Yeah, stun grenade 4d12 times 4. Yes. So take 140. Jesus, 140 points of damage divided by armor level, and then the rest goes right to health, and hopefully his endurance is high enough to take that out. I'm sure that. I mean, these guys. Oh, never mind. It's not my turn. Sorry. I'll shut the fuck up.
So these guys are armored. They got fairly standard corporate armor. So
At least 5 then, right?
yeah, standard 4 or 5.
So if it's 4 meters, can I plant it like right on the middle of the fucking truck and blow them
Right.
both up?
I'd just like to say you could have if you specified that initially, but you fucking clearly stated
Roll
that you were
between
gonna
his
drop it
legs.
at his feet.
No, I know. I'm just asking it as an after effect. I'm not worried. I'm not.
No, because if you drop it on the vehicle, the vehicle's too large and it they'll be out of the blast. So
Yeah,
you can only ever hit one.
That's why I threw it at 1 because I didn't think throwing it under the vehicle or on top of the vehicle.
That's smart. Tactical.
So, each square is 2 meters, basically.
Oh, okay.
So
God, excuse me.
so
Nice.
so that's fine. Let's make a roll. Where's the target? Where's the that
And I really have enough action now.
So, but actually, I'll shut up. I'm just here to.
What's the target to resist?
It's gonna be his endurance.
Yeah, but
So-
against what? What's the target number?
Well, take that damage, the 140 divided by his armor level,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna have to roll d12 plus his endurance, and it's got to be above that for him to stay awake.
Okay, he's unconscious then, because there's no way he can do that.
No, he can't
Actually,
get
no,
a
that's not
28.
true. He can get a 12. He can get a 12.
Yeah.
So I will roll for him.
Oh.
No, he's unconscious.
Nope.
So, for the purpose of this, he is on his side because he has fallen down unconscious.
Nice. I like that.
So, Uzumaki, you have used one reaction to throw your grenade. You do have another action if you wish to use it.
All right, my other action, since I'm so fast, I have 2 attacks. Can I use one to reach inside, grab another grenade, and then throw it?
Yes, if you wish to roll, just roll to hit.
Just don't roll a 1, basically.
Yeah, I mean you.
Fucking androids.
Fucking dog.
Damn.
Using my leg as a fucking clock.
Okay,
Well,
roll for damage. Roll for your damage, please.
I mean, yes, it seems unfair, but
Okay,
think about like
close.
how Cyberpunk did it. You know, with the anime, like it just they're fucking that quick.
Yeah, it's if you ever.
Oh, that's
Gee,
low.
that's not great actually. That's pretty shit.
That is shit.
Divide by his armor.
that a-
He could.
That fucking sucks.
That sucks compared to the last one. So I'm
It's
gonna
like-
roll this.
Ooh, it tingled.
Oh yeah, no, he resists that. He fucking resists that.
Oh, what the hell?
So, in his return, he shoots Uzumaki.
Get off.
So here we go.
Wait, which Usamagi is he shooting?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
No.
Does not matter. So he's gonna make a luck. He's gonna make a luck roll. He's okay. So he doesn't. So
Nope.
you see him go, click. Oh shit.
That's his action.
Usumagi looks down at his gun, then looks up at him and just kind of chuckles.
So that's his action. Sarah Den, would you like to do something useful?
Yeah. I would. Can I shoot him?
You can, if you wish to shoot the guard, you could do so.
I'll be
what are
shooting
you
him with adhesive.
Shooting with adhesive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you?
I-
Oh, you said that, man.
That's great.
So you've hit with adhesive. So this is basically just like sort of.
He goes last, and his actions are halved.
Yeah, he's
Okay, so he
slow,
gets-
slow and
So he gets
stuck.
like a bunch of fucking goop like hits him and probably sticks him to the wall, kind of.
He's gooped out.
Gooped out.
Okay. He's gooped out.
That's what she said.
So you glooped him, in the words of many computer games. If you want, yeah, it's. If you want to know how they react, just watch the Judge Dredd film with Carl Urban when he kicks the door in. Because when the 2 judges kick the door in, they shoot like 4 of them before they can react. It's fucking amazing.
There
'cause
goes your
one of the
morale.
guys is one of the guys is taking a drug which slows everything down for him, and he sees all basically the judges come in, kick the door in, and start shooting the shit out of people.
That's,
And
I fucking
they
love
are
that.
so fucking fast. They are scary. Anyway, so Gloop boy has glooped. Use the marquee.
Wait,
There's
My
somewhat...
turn again.
got a bit more I
What?
can do, I think.
What do you want? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna smack him with a stun rod.
No, how many actions have you got?
I got 2.
You gotta move to him.
You know, it's all right. I'll let him step 1 square.
Well, it's only a meter of movement.
2
I think you
meter.
can.
It's,
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's
All right.
2 meters. It's
Just
2
saying.
Each square is 2 meters here, so I'll
Do
let
it.
you have that 2 meter step.
Oh.
This guy
and
is.
then roll to
snotted.
hit. You can roll to hit him.
He's snotted up, like fucking can't move, can't do anything, and you're just like, yeah, here you go. If only Prism was
Sorry, I
watching.
kind of want
Actually. Oh, I thought that was a 12. That's so pretty good.
But that's good enough to hit him. What are you hitting him with?
A stun rod.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, now I think I need to resist something, don't I?
Yeah, it's gonna be the same as what he.
Yeah, it's a lot of stun.
Yeah, so
Go.
once again, stun damage divided by armor. Oh my.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
that's not great.
No.
That's not great, actually.
What's that?
Okay,
What's he
so
got?
I'm gonna
Level
roll.
5? Curious? Just.
No, these are already 4.
Oh, all right.
So.
Well, that's still like 10 points. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What's he
That's
got?
not it. That's not enough.
I'm gonna say yeah.
So he passes out. Basically,
Sideways.
he gets shocked and stunned.
I feel sorry
into
for this
the-
dude. He got fucking hit with a grenade, then he got glooped, and then he's getting beat by a fucking baton by a skinny twin.
At least Sheridan's taller than 3 feet, so.
Yeah. I didn't say short, I said skinny.
I know what you said. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
So. That's it really. We're back to the top of the round. Use the marquee. What are you doing?
Usumagi is going to. Let's see. He's going to speed up the process. It's still smoky.
Yeah, it's fuck yeah. The whole point is you want it to remain smoky. So
Literally probably been what, 12, 15 seconds?
it's not. Yeah,
Okay,
not
okay,
even.
okay.
It's been
How
fucking.
far into loading stuff up on this left grab are we?
You're gonna be a while. You're gonna be a while.
All right, I'm gonna jump up in here and instruct them to move it, and I'm gonna fucking use all my actions, which should be like 8, I think.
Fuck. Hold on.
To start loading up the shit on the fucking.
What's your
thing, and
speed?
then we'll just
18?
start- Huh?
What's your speed?
18? Not. I didn't mean 8. Actually,
Yeah,
it was
5. All right, still 5 is. Yeah.
But that's 2. That's 2 attacks. That's why I was counting them like that.
Yeah, you can't.
2 turns per action. 2 actions per turn. Or however the fuck.
Okay.
2 attacks
So,
per turn.
uh,
That's what you're.
So you can effectively, well, I will say this turn that truck will be loaded. That will give Lucky or the Ninja Deadly Ceridin a chance to push it over there for you and replace it with an empty one, and you can then start loading that one up next turn. Okay, so that's your turn done. We're gonna jump. Cage, I presume Cage, you're gonna stay in the car.
Yeah, he's gonna toss his rifle to
Baby doll.
his rifle to
Baby doll.
Tracy.
Baby
To
doll.
Baby doll.
Baby doll. Baby doll. She will from now on officially be known as Baby doll.
Like that.
Baby doll grabs the rifle. Leans around the corner and aims at these dudes here.
Yeah, I was thinking she went up the ladder here.
Well, if that's what you want to do, she can go up the ladder. That's
I don't.
fine.
Right here.
I mean, does she need the pluses from being on Overwatch? I don't think so, but put her up there.
No.
I'd rather it be. I could have. Never mind. You'll see.
Okay.
She's gonna wait for a reaction. She's gonna hold her action. Reaction.
Well, I presume she's going to lean over, aim, and then wait to see what happens. Right. Okay. So that's you done. Prism.
I'm gonna assume I see her going up there with my cameras, my drones all over the place. I see what's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
that's
I
fine.
have complete situational awareness of the fucking field around us. I'm gonna look at these guys and I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna put my fucking NPR like to this guy. Like, I don't know, is he facing me? This guy who's in front
Well,
of me?
no. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good
I'm gonna
'cause he
put
was
my
getting undressed.
NPR to him, push it a little bit, and look over at these guys and be like, I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Put your weapons down and you'll live to see your fucking family. And I'll put like, I don't know, my left hand will go up to the fucking point to the roof. We have you outnumbered and outgunned. If you want to live, down on the ground.
Make a charisma roll, please.
And hopefully I don't roll one. What is my charisma? Anyone? Come on.
I don't know.
Do I
roll.
get? Hold on. 9. That's not bad. You're welcome. Oh, it was almost a 12.
Okay.
That's still pretty fucking.
Bravery roll for them. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, they go, right, yeah, fine. Just don't hurt. Don't, you can take what you want, but just don't shoot us.
Okay.
And they put their guns down, and they stand there with their hands up.
All right, I'm gonna. Yeah, like I said, I told
Matt,
him to
give
get
up.
on the ground. I would
Okay,
fucking
well, they
tell
get on the ground
Tracy
then.
to get down here, and we're gonna fucking take out their armor, all their gear, while they're fucking doing this. I got zip ties on me for a reason, and I'm using them on them. I'm zip tying them fucking
Okay,
on the
well,
sidewalk.
That's fine, but it's going to take them a while to take their armor off. Okay,
That's fine. That's yeah.
Taking armor
Whatever.
off
I'm
takes
just
a while.
saying that if you want to speed this.
Wow, to load.
Yeah, while they're loading, while this is going on, that's what I intend to do. So I'm not going to kill anyone. I'm going to shoot anyone, but I'm taking everything. That's it.
Baby doll can make a perception roll, as can both Lucky and Seradin. You can make perception rolls as well. Lucky, you're going to be at a worse, but it's it's there.
Oh God,
definitely. Make perception rolls.
Sorry, that's baby doll.
God,
Yeah,
even share.
Okay, well, Theradin, as you stand over the soldier, after beating him down with your stun baton, you see in front of you, through just through the mist, or just through the smoke, you see a civilian with a camera looking at you. And you don't think they might not be able to see you, but he's filming what's happening on his camera. So baby doll sees about 50 people from fucking windows, from further down the street, from this alley, a side alley over here, and in fact, there's even people in this alley who are doing exactly the same thing. Everyone's got cameras out going, check it out.
I got it.
And you see what?
Wait, more smoke grenades.
No. You know that move we were all gonna do, or what we are gonna say? Now's the time to be like, we are Usamagi. We are the revolution. Fuck Gentech, or something like that. That's it. Now's the time, kids.
We are Usamagi. We are the revolution. Fuck Gentech.
Okay, so it's not your turn yet. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All right. Okay. So
that is epic.
Tracy's going to say to pop more smokes after she saw that.
Okay, she's going to pop. Okay, she make a single roll to hit. Just don't roll a 1 or something silly, because that would be it. Silly. Oh, that was awfully close.
It is a 1.
But it's fine. Yeah. Some smoke. Some more. Another smoke grenade goes off, keeping it fairly thick and down. So that was baby doll. That's him. Lucky, what are you doing? Loading?
Yeah, just loading. More loading.
Okay.
Just focus.
more loading.
Fully unloading.
Okay, cool. And then that just leaves the troopers, who are either laying on the floor taking off their armor or unconscious. So Saradin, what are you doing? You've got a person who's videoing you in front of you. You hear a smoke grenade go off. If you want to do something or say something before you're obscured by further smoke, now is the time. Or if you wish to go and loot the body of the guard, it's up to you.
Don't touch the one you spooched on.
Splooged.
I really
Splooged.
want to though.
Do what
Like
you
now
want.
that you bring it up.
You've got it's your turn. So if you want to splurge,
No, I'm just gonna step back and try to like disappear into the smoke.
Oh, right, okay, that's fine. Okay. Do you want to help them load?
Yeah. Now that I think that there isn't any guys there, the tension's kind of died down a bit.
Then that's fine. Okay, so that's you done. Your action. So we're back to the top of the round. Use the marquee. Make a perception roll, please.
Oh shit.
Maybe oh shit. All you got to do is roll a dice, dude. Calm down. Fucking hell. Oh yes. Oh yes. Right. From your position in the truck, you see about 15 people, and they are videoing. It's
The
not
smoke
so.
that they can't see through.
Well, they are. Yeah, they're sat there videoing it. They're like, oh, and you can see it. If you see with that role, you see one of the an influencer, and he's like, yeah, check me out. My fans, gangster. We got something going down. And he's
They're
pointing
just like,
you
hey,
guys out.
cool,
I
look,
will
funny looking
I will
smoke.
yell out the back of the truck. We are Usumagi. We are the revolution. Fuck Gintech.
Okay, that's fine.
And then I will
Okay.
proceed to load the next grav lift.
Okay, that's fine. That's a free action. That's fine. And you can hear him go, ah, fuck Gentech, man, fuck Gentech, and just be generally toolish.
I'll try to get him to say, we are Usumagi.
And yeah, that's carrying on. So that's you. Okay, that's fine. Back down. Cade's busy getting ready or being ready. Baby doll is.
Helping Prism.
So she's gonna come down.
Actually, no, she's gonna stay on Overwatch. If some more shit happens,
okay,
yeah.
fine.
He's got stuff. She's got thermals in her eyes, so she can see through the smoke.
Okay, good. That's fine. That means the illustrious Prism. What are you doing?
I'm gonna. Hey, you know, there's a reason I have hats that say 2096 Revolution on it. Anyways, Prisms, yeah, gonna tell Tracy, baby doll, to fucking get the vehicle and get over here with said vehicle. Load the armor, the weapons of these fucking guys, zip tie them, put them on the fucking sidewalk. I'm not gonna hurt them, obviously. I'm going to, if I have time, to do a quick search of the vehicle, see if there's anything of interest in these vehicles I can grab.
Make a perception check. Do you want to start with the big vehicle, the front of the big vehicle, or the small vehicle?
Ooh, that's a good. I'm good. You know what? I'm going. Can I roll?
Grab their armor and put it in the truck.
We are. Well, Tracy's baby doll's helping me because their armor. Anyways,
No,
hold on.
I'd just like to say at this point, no, she's not helping you. She's doing what she's told by her employer, who said stay on Overwatch.
Cade, I'm gonna kill you. Hold on.
It's not my fault. Some shit
I
can
thought
go
she
down.
was. Oh, 5. All right, I'm gonna check this vehicle first. As they're fucking whatever. I will. Hey, do you? Hold on. Do you want me to look back on fucking the perks I have with Tracy? Because I think I got a couple of like advantages.
Tracy will help. Tracy will help.
Well,
no.
Kay doesn't need to know Tracy and like baby doll and my relationship, but remember that one session.
Make a charisma roll, please, because you're asking her for help.
I am. I wish I was a 12.
But no, that is still fairly good. And She turns to Cade and says, "No, it's all right. I don't think anything's happening." She slides down the ladder and starts helping.
Well, she was gonna help anyway. You didn't need to do
Well,
the
you-
roll.
So there you go. You know, just
But
let him believe whatever.
but you did
Like,
specify you
Prism,
wanted an
like,
Overwatch.
You told Cade what was happening. That's like nothing. You know, it's kind of a like, yeah, I'll go help.
Okay, just it's fine. I'm Arcade. You don't know, or do you? Anyways, I'm gonna search this front vehicle. Yeah, I want this vehicle here. This fucking UTV. I want her to fucking load the stuff and watch these guys. They are zip tied. Hopefully, I mean they don't get out. I want to do a quick search in here, real quick.
So a quick search on the big vehicle, yeah.
Yeah, in the front. See
Make
what
a
I can find.
perception roll then, because you're searching.
Oh, I got a 12 in perception. I hope I find something good. And if not,
You guys can't make them help me load at gunpoint or something.
You found a vibrator.
well,
I'd just like to say at this point, there's only so much room.
mm,
So,
It's the same size truck.
are we fucking fully loaded at this point? Where are we?
no, you
Oh.
are not fucking fully loaded.
Damn
Shut
it.
the fuck up.
All right, sorry.
Fuck, seriously,
Do I
there's a
find
lot of
anything?
shit in the back of this van. So, you rolled a 19. Girly magazine,
Meh,
packet of cigarettes,
meh,
a lighter.
meh.
Other than that, not really, no.
I'd jump out and look at the guys and be like, what the fuck? You guys have nothing good in this bitch? Oh, fuck. And then go to the other one if I have time.
Okay, not this turn. So,
Okay, that's fine.
so we've done all those. Baby dolls come down here, and it's helping. It's just making sure the guards are tied up and doing whatever. Lucky, what are you doing, bitch? Are you helping to load still?
Just loading. Just loading. 3 actions loading. That's 13 actions between me and 1 action from Uzumaki. Just loading.
See, that's no, just loading. That's great. Fucking
Okay,
load it
so
up.
continue. Saradin, what are you doing? Are you helping to load
I'll
as well?
use my 2 actions to help load.
Okay, that's fine. So, back to the top of the round. I presume, Uzumaki, you are going to continue to load.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody will make perception rolls, please. It's going to be a hard roll, but you're going to need to make a roll. Not great, Prism.
Thank you.
Everyone else make a roll for perception as well.
Please.
Mine would have been a 15.
Wow, fuck. We suck.
Yes, you do. That's not
Prism
the
got a
point.
15. I got a 15.
Baby doll got an 18.
Thank God.
I at least have an excuse.
Yeah, it's true.
Hey, you're blind.
We suck. Where's Bit?
I do have
Jesus.
eye and HR though. At least I can see through the smoke.
Great.
What
that,
smoke?
That really...
Not that I could see anything.
I got black
Well,
light.
I'd just like to say at this point, that's really useful, except you're actually rolling for sound.
Do I?
So, Baby Doll starts helping and then looks up.
Oh God. I fire.
Okay. What does she hear?
And she says, in her turn, I think I can hear some more drones coming in, but they're not here yet.
Let's get what we got and get the fuck out of here.
Does
How-
she?
how long do we have?
She hears them. She.
Make an intelligence check for her, will you please?
Yes.
You better fucking not roll a 1.
I hope not. Don't fucking jinx me, dipshit.
You got this. Baby doll's got this, yo. You know what's good about baby? Oh, I thought it was a
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, she seems to think it's most probably 5 or 6 rounds away.
So 30
It's
seconds.
not. So you got
15.
still got some time to do some loading.
Does that times
We got 4 rounds to get
That's
the fuck out of here.
15, not even 20 seconds, guys.
does the times 25 scope see him?
What, on the gun?
Yeah.
No.
She
Not
does
yet.
not. So
So she can hear, like I said, she got a good roll. She can hear the noise, but you know they could be coming from behind a building or wherever.
So
You
we got
can't tell.
6 seconds to get the fuck out. That's what I'm saying.
Well, like I said, you got
3
4 or
turns
5.
for loading.
Yeah. Well,
You got
3 turns
a
for
few
loading,
turns
and
of
then-
loading left.
so 55.
Yeah.
Because remember, every round is 3 seconds. So 5, 10, 50. Yeah, we got less than 30 seconds.
Okay, then she's gonna. She knows that there's, she's got some time. She's gonna, Prism's probably gonna tell Prism, watch them. I'm gonna help load. And she's gonna
Okay.
go over and help them load to get it all
Okay.
done. She has
Okay.
God.
20 turns. Her speed is 10. She has. We just went over
3
this. 3 turns.
Yeah, 3 actions. So, basically, Usamagi can do one end, and the rest of you can do the other end. You'll get about the same number of actions. So, that's
She will warn
fine.
us when they're getting close, kind of like, hey.
No, that's fine.
leave.
She can warn you when. I mean, if somebody else is keeping an eye out, then
Well, Prism's got his fucking 4 guys hog-tied down here with zip ties, and
yes.
I got my drones up there. So she says, like, yeah, they'll be on the lookout.
Okay, so your drones go up. You can make it. You can make a roll on the vehicle, the other vehicle.
What would you like me
Okay.
to roll for that?
Perception.
No.
Because you're searching.
12, right? Yeah, there we go. God damn it. Holy shit.
That's good, though. That's a 17.
Similar kind of thing. Cigarettes. Go magazine. Boys magazine if you fancy that instead.
Yeah, nope. I'm going to actually, now because I found that, I'm going to fucking set the thing on fire with a Molotov cocktail or whatever I got. It's explosive. Look at these guys and be like, wow, you guys are fucking pathetic. And then move the fuck out of the area with everyone. That's
Okay.
it. I am setting this fucking thing on fire, though.
Okay.
That's it. That's how Prism feels about that.
Okay, so I'm going to say you spend the rest of the time. You've got at least a turn. You manage to basically empty it, stick it in the back of the truck. Does everybody want to move into the vehicles they're supposed to be in?
Yes.
Everybody move into the relevant vehicle.
So Tracy's there. Prism's with Tracy.
Can I be in the front?
Then the rest are in this.
Ushimagi was where?
He's in the vehicle with me, taking care of the trackers inside the crates, and then Sheridan and Lucky were either helping you or keeping a lookout through the windows.
So
and I'm
Lucky,
assuming,
would you
I'm
like?
assuming
Sheridan,
the blackout was with our vehicle,
yes.
not with Prism.
Oh,
So
shit.
yeah. And then Sheridan can handle the blackout, or yeah. When we need to turn it off after we get rid of all the.
Thanks. Right. Okay. So it is now 5 to midnight.
Oh, jeez.
So I believe this to be a good place to leave it. I apologise to our player. I wasn't able to bring you in today. I apologise. but I have to blame my players because it took them an hour and a half to fucking come up with a plan, which fundamentally didn't change from the previous plan. But that's fine.
Yep.
So I apologise, but I will bring you in the next session because that should be quite useful.
Hey, I still earn experience for being here a second week in a row.
Yes, you will. You will earn XP.
I've got 10
'cause Liz-
XP.
Yeah, well done. Right, so this was quite a bloodless
Oh,
session.
speaking of which, I've
take-
reached my level.
I
Well done.
don't like, usually people to sit in on sessions. I expect them to play, but hey, thanks. Yeah. MC,
in
go ahead.
his defence, the only
yeah.
reason he didn't play was because of you, useless fucker.
Well, we wanted to cover all the angles. That's. By the way,
So-
I appreciate all of you. It was my birthday today, so thank you for spending.
Happy
June
birthday!
25th.
Oh,
This is,
happy
yeah, I
birthday.
was drinking some
My
rum.
birthday is
playing
next
with all you
Saturday,
guys.
or this Saturday, so I
This
will
is-
be playing,
well,
and then
there
I'm
you
having
go.
a party right after.
Jeez, I'll be down there. I mean, I appreciate all of you. Yes, MC. Sorry. Go ahead.
How are you? Which side of 50 are you? The wrong side or the right side?
I've got another 4 years to hit 50. I
Oh,
believe.
right, you're right.
Yeah,
You're on the
yeah,
right side
yeah,
of 50.
I'm-
It's all right. It's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
old fuckers like
Yeah.
Old ass bastards.
I'm not there yet. Yeah, you know what? Go fuck yourself. Okay, they're fade, but I mean, I love my players. I
I'm
love it.
36. I'll be 35 in August.
Yeah, I love all of you.
I'm young as fuck.
Yeah, we're no, it doesn't listen. Age doesn't matter because my new girlfriend is
I
like
am
24.
I am
What? What?
I
Lucky?
am.
Lucky.
no, I was just like, I just said I am because I'm 19. I am a baby in the
You're a
school.
child.
You're the same. Yeah. Well, we played with Ryan.
Shut.
Ryan was like 19,
Shut.
right? Yeah.
Shut up, Theus.
Yeah.
That's all I can
Anyways,
say.
all right. MC, what were you saying there?
I was going to say. So no, that's fine. You're not small child or anything. So that's fine. I'm just the oldest person here.
Yeah.
Fucking old bastard that I am. But there we go. That's fine.
All right.
I'm not bitter at all.
Thanks.
So, so in the next session, we'll have you driving away and evading the law.
You want me to roll for that now?
No. Fuck no.
No.
Because I'm going to bed because it's
Yeah. Thank you. MC.
23:57.
Thank you. Thank you for the
Well,
session.
many happy returns to you, sir.
Thank you.
I hope you have a nice afternoon or evening or whatever it is down
Yeah.
by you. All right.
Thank you, MC. for
Cheers. Yeah, thank you for
No
the
problem at all.
sessions as an official arbiter. Thank you. Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Bye.
And-
Night, guys.
I can't believe we pulled that off a lot smoother than I thought we would.
We're not done yet though.
Mm.
There's
I
the
know we're
escape.
not done
You know what I
yet.
mean? Like,
Yep.
No, we're not done.
and that's like, yes, like and I do. There's some things I need,
This
for,
would have
like-
been fucked
There's-
off though.
Okay. I don't want to say this because I think it's really funny if it just happens naturally. So I kind of want you guys to play along with it and play ignorance. But Sheridan hooked up the tow bar to the truck and didn't Prism light it on fire. So we're gonna drive
Wait.
off dragging it and it's flaming.
No, I didn't set it on fire
What
yet.
the fuck?
You threw
Well-
a Molotov in.
Well,
No, I noticed that you
And I-
did it, but I don't know why you didn't let it go after you finished loading.
I mean, listen,
No,
there
that's
was
the plan, if we remember.
all right. So there was a mine. Remember when I blew out the windscreen? By the way, the NPR literally goes through anything, everything for fucking. I don't know how to put this in the game where it works.
Yeah.
It literally will go through fucking everything and then just eventually. It's like the Rick and Morty when they're fucking the lightsaber through the center of the earth kind of thing. Like it will fucking go through everything and it will not stop. It doesn't give a shit about damage. It's gonna go through 10 of us. But yes, you know what? If he does, yeah, I thought we were tied up, but it's fine. Actually, we aren't tied up because I'm in another vehicle.
Why are we tied to a fucking vehicle?
Well,
I think in retrospect that Uzumaki saw it and cut it.
yeah,
So,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say probably saw that and was like slice, But that.
Well, yeah,
listen,
that's what I was thinking. We're,
shit, we could
that
was a
cut
good
it.
idea though, Sheridan. To pull it in the fucking alley or whatever. Fucking, I'm like, fuck that makes sense. I got tow bars, I got fucking tow cables. That makes a lot of sense. But thus far, I mean, no civilians have died. None of us have died, and we haven't killed any Gentech. So, good or bad, I don't know yet. But
I think we stripped them of their dignity, though.
good. Fuck them. That's what we want to do. Fuck these guys. Like I don't.
You did everything short of throwing like credit notes at them.
Like yeah.
So this is where we got a couple of things I was thinking of, but like it would be pretty cool to have. So there's caustic rounds that are acidic, but like what if we had ones that didn't destroy organic material? They only destroyed inorganic material.
So that's like a
to just leave someone naked.
Based. That would be
That's chemistry.
You mean
That's chemistry right there.
You mean
That's not
ET
or,
anime?
yeah, or hacking.
The ET
Alright, who's
anime.
ready for
Oh, like a panty gun. You shoot someone if they're in their underwear.
Oh yeah, so yeah, this Saturday is my birthday.
Happy
I will be
birthday.
playing for 2, unless you guys want to do it earlier, so I can get more.
Or what?
I'm gonna be leaving at 4 for us. I got 2 hours, and then all my buddies are coming at 4.
Who wants to play 2086?
2086.
Yeah.
I've been working on my alternate
We'll talk-
timeline, so I'm
I know.
also.
Did you guys? By the way, did you see the announcements page on official and unofficial sessions?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. That's all. Like,
No, I
do
haven't.
whatever. All right. Well, basically, do whatever the fuck you want. But official arbiters, and I had a talk with MC, and that's why even session streaks will be implemented because that's what official arbiters will be doing. But for those of us, or those of you who are doing like alternate dimensions, time travel, and all this other fucked up shit, which is great, but this isn't. What show is that, Zool, that you're watching? Oh, 3 body. This isn't 3 body problem. Like, that's-
Yeah.
yeah, and I get it. That's cool. I will play those games, but they're not official because it's not in lore. It's not whatever. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and I do want this. I want the server set up so that everyone can play, do whatever fucked up shit you want because it's a system. But I made the game so I can play it my way, and we'll see. But anyways, do it. 2086. What you keep saying that, but I feel like there needs to be an announcements page for you guys, and like you need to give me a day, a time, and see if we can get people to fucking play.
I know, right?
Which would be cool because I do have time, but then again, I don't. And you guys have some fucked up ideas, which is great. Throw them out there. Let's play space. Let's play in fucking 26,000 with no sun and no universe. I don't even know, Zool.
I don't know about all that.
But
Sun perpetuates life.
yeah. Anyways.
No, I actually got a really cool setting down and everything. If you guys want to hear it, and I don't think it's too bad actually.
I am scared.
I am scared too. I like it. I love you guys. Yeah, it's been 3 hours, 17 minutes of this stream, so I will stop it right here and now. Thank you for playing. Thank you for exploring this world, and I'm happy that now it's no longer just my world. It is yours. Go buy merch. By the way, merch. There's going to be some new stuff coming up where official arbiters will get certain perks over everyone else, but you guys will get /free merch and discounts because why not? And then so right now I'm planning on stopping updating the core and the player pack since I do have a new computer and a new everything. We're going to save those for the Kickstarter. So yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. You're not going to get any new updates. But give me critique, give me feedback. We'll find its way into the main game when I put it up there. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. It's been fun. I enjoy the sessions. I love all you guys. I'm gonna end this stream so we can just fucking shoot the shit, and then maybe I'll start it up again so we can just do a banter hour like I like to do. I mean, what?
A banter hour. That's
Yeah,
fucking
like literally, those times where I'm like, I've been recording for the last fucking hour, 30 minutes. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed 2096. Check it out on YouTube. Watch past sessions on YouTube. Go to the Kickstarter. And yeah, there's a Patreon. You buy me coffee. I don't know. Whatever. And the whole What's that? What's that site you tried to get me to go to their Fade for a while? The fucking Play Now, whatever. Play games. I don't know. That's a joke. I fucking hate that site. Anyways, we're not gonna do that because we are our own thing. Anyways, I love you all. And it's my fucking birthday. Welcome to 46. And we're launching the game in 2026. So go figure. Interesting. Interesting how it works. Until next time. Goodbye.